10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey guys, how is everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Want to say a quick shout out and a hello to everybody who popped in early. Chico, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Wow, not enough memory to open this page. Try closing other programs to free up memory. Wow, that's the first time I've seen that, man. That's coming in from Chrome. That's odd. That is really strange. Yeah, just quickly adjusting certain things on the stream. Yeah, it's normally has never happened. Memory shouldn't be a problem for me unless it's VRAM, because I never really set VRAM on the streaming machine. But I doubt I need to set up VRAM or do anything specific for streaming apart from making sure that it works. Yeah. Hey guys, how's everything, man? Hey, so how's your day like, Chico? So everybody coming in, good. Nice to hear that you've been having a good day. Yes, welcome to the stream, everybody. Just woke up. Wow. What time is it for you over where you are right now? I mean, could it be an evening nap, afternoon nap? You're somewhere in you're somewhere like in Europe, right? So it's probably 7 hours behind, 6 hours behind at most 11 o'clock. Yeah, I was right, 10:30. Close. I was close. I thought it was 11 a.m. Yeah, not bad, huh? Some people kind of figure out where you are from. Yeah, this is a interesting day, man. I mean, I didn't bother to watch the inauguration of Mr. DJT. But I was like quickly wondering whether people realize this or not. In 2023, the world's billionaires added like 700 million to their collective wealth. That's 700 million. That's quite a lot of money, right? That's all the billionaires in the world combined. Okay, 2024 was different. 2024, they added 8.4 billion per day to their total wealth. That's one day. Compared to 700 million for the entire year, the year before. So, while in 2023 they added 700 million as a collective group, in 2024 it was 8.4 billion per day, which amounted to a grand total of $3 trillion in 2024. I don't know how many people realize this, because most of those guys who did that, or who are the beneficiaries of interesting economic policies around the world, were assembled in that room when DJT was being inaugurated. And quite a number of them were backing him financially. Makes you wonder if people really do spend time, reading about the world. Or are they so influenced by... I think sometimes people... It's just the state of the world we live in. Yeah, just the state of the world. I mean, in today's world where people get influenced by a TikTok video to go out there and spend like $100 on a hair salon ocean, or yeah, I mean, it's tough living in this world right now where the guys who tend to know more keep quiet or they get drowned out. Yeah, so it's interesting because Aristotle probably wrote about this thousands of years ago, right? He predicted this, no? He predicted that all democracies eventually descend to tyranny. Yeah, they do. They always do. Because there's no such thing as a great democracy, right? Democracies will always, or more often than not, end up being tyrannies because as a political elite entrench their power, they become demagogues and they start doing things that keep them in power. And if you look at what were Donald Trump's first few executive orders, I get a bit worried. First, citizenship by birthright. I was like, huh? You mean to say that if somebody is working like for 10 years or 15 years in the US, got married, he's a foreigner and he met somebody, he fell in love with her, she's a green card, she's an American citizen, he might be a green card holder because it takes forever to go from green card to a citizen. They get a kid, the kid is born there, the kid has no states, he has no nationality. Is that what's gonna happen? It's crazy. I mean, okay, like the woke thing about the world, it is a bit disconcerting that now you have to be very specific with your pronouns, which I think is a bit stupid. You choose what you want to choose. I don't give a rat's ass, but yeah, even the way I behave, sometimes people go like, I think you shouldn't be saying that. I'm like, dude, seriously? I say what I say when I feel like it. But it's like the world we live in now has become so insensitive. Yeah, it has become so insensitive. Wow. Definitely something is wrong with Chrome today. Chrome is acting all kinds of strange right now. So I'm gonna just do a small adjustment here. I have to find out what's going on later. Because it's all kinds of weird, man, Chrome. Let me quickly get this. So that means I won't be doing certain things on the stream that I normally do. Yeah. That's exactly what will happen. He will have American culture but not be American, but not from where his parents come. But yeah, exactly. I mean, like, when Trump talks about making America great again, this blah blah blah, beside him is an American immigrant. He himself is an American immigrant. The idiots that are backing him are all, some of them are not even American citizens, but they, because they pump like billions into the economy, they become American citizens. Yeah, it's a crazy, crazy world we live in. I mean, I don't know what to say. Maybe I should just accept the current world as it is, man. Musk is an illegal immigrant. Yeah. The world has become very dark, man. And also, as a content creator myself, I look at I'm not talking about the Football Manager community. I'm talking about outside the Football Manager community. Sometimes when I'm looking at some of the content that's been put out, I might be watching somebody else's content about something totally unrelated to Football Manager, and I'm wondering to myself, do I really believe this person? Like sometimes you gotta wonder as well. So I think people should use their critical thinking faculty that God has blessed you with and exercise it. You just got to think critically about things in this world, and I'm gonna be doing my level best to teach my sons that, man. Yeah, gotta be doing that. Gotta do that, man. Okay, very quickly. So what are we doing today? And for those guys who are on the stream for the first time, I should really put out a kind of a thing for YouTube, or maybe I will. Okay, so I have something here that I can just rewrite, and I'll just put it here. Okay, I'll copy this. Problem is, it's on the other machine. I don't know why it's suddenly got not enough RAM. It's very odd. Copy, paste. This will be we'll call it yeah. Right, let's see if this works. Okay. Yeah, today's stream is about finding the tactical advantage with different kinds of teams. Today's team, Ebbsfleet. Okay, maybe I should say today's victims. Yeah, so we're gonna be looking at Ebbsfleet, guys. All right, so that's the goal. All right, so the thing is that we already did the first stream yesterday, right? And I played Ebbsfleet yesterday. We set it up. We set the tactic up. We set the preseason up. We set the trading up. Everything else. Now, I played like a few matches after that. I think I was on Discord. Well, some of you guys were asking me questions as well. And I carried on. And then after that, I just stopped and I went to sleep. And I just spent the whole day with the kids. And I'm coming in today. We've got a really tough game coming up. But before we go to that tough game, because it's not going to be easy, Yeah. I know them because of history. But here's one interesting fact I did not realize. The Ebbsfleet United board, I didn't know Ebbsfleet was owned by a Kuwaiti family. Yeah, Al Humaidi family owns the Ebbsfleet team, and they've owned it since I think 2012, which kind of probably puts things in perspective as to their ambitions. Their ambitions are quite straightforward. They want to be promoted. unrealistically, because they just got promoted from the Vanarama South or North, I can't remember. It's their first season in the conference, and they want to be immediately promoted from this league, which to me sounds like a very unrealistic expectation. And there are some other clubs that are like that. Buxton are also like this. So sometimes the clubs you manage, when you take over for the first time, you find them giving you some of these expectations, which is quite crazy. All right, so I had to go and find a tactical advantage with this team. Now, I did say yesterday that I'm going to be working on a system that is usually a good system for all underdog teams. 2 strikers in your system. But remember what I did on the tactical advantage show, right, that I did the last time around. I explained the tactical. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then go watch Bustthenet Gaming. It's the latest video. It's even pinned up there. If you're a returning subscriber to the channel, just be notified that that's the video. It's basically when you look at a team and then you try to look at the attributes, and then if that fails, then also you look at the formation, but sometimes you look at both, right? Sometimes you go into a team and there's absolutely nothing to work with in terms of attributes because your team is just all around bad. What do you do then? So my philosophy has always been very simple, and anybody who's been following me for the last 20 years will know I do exactly the same thing with every single team. I always play with 2 strikers. I will always have a DM, and I will always try to protect somewhere. Some zone will be overpowered in terms of defense. Now, I find that you have to think about locking up your weakest area of your team. Now, in our case, the weakest area happens to be defense because all the defenders are bad. We might have 1 or 2 guys with jumping reach, but none of them exceed the minimum threshold for the league. The minimum threshold you can find from the numbers, right? But we kind of found that out that we were just basically quite bad. Okay, I mean, I don't cut to if you want to find out more, just watch yesterday's analysis. It was quite bad. Okay, so looking at this team right now, looking at the data, my goal was very simple: create a simple system that would deliver crosses into the area for 2 strikers. So how did we do? Looking at the data hub, team performance, I'm going to check this first. So looking at this, in terms of, remember the video I said how to identify your goal scoring chances, see whether you're doing well in front of goal or not doing well in front of goal. Here we go. We've created the most number of goal scoring chances in the league so far. In terms of our XGA, which would be the flip side of that, how many goals do you allow? We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 9th on the table. So not too bad. We're top 10 in terms of not allowing our teams, but we could do better defensively. But this Woking is terrible. Woking's goalkeeper is hugely bad. We made an emergency signing yesterday when I discovered our goalkeeper was just as bad until I looked at his attributes, because I looked at everybody's attributes except for his. And then when we played the game and he was giving away really bad goals, I went, oh no, let me check his attributes. I discovered one big problem with Cousins. His aerial reach was 8, which means that he can't catch crosses. His handling was a single digit and his aerial reach was 8. My word, that is the worst person. It's like putting my 10-year-old in front of goal and dropping crosses. He won't be able to catch one of those. So the immediate thing was go out there and loan somebody in, because we would have been shot otherwise. So you really need to spend time understanding your tactical system, watching how and why you concede goals. We did that immediately. We signed a guy called Connor. We brought him in on loan. It was an emergency signing. Otherwise, we would have shot ourselves in the foot. Even the fans were unhappy. The fans actually raised the poor performance of the goalkeeper in one of our defeats, right? So in terms of this, we're doing okay. Now let's look at the standings, right? Now standings, so in terms of our chances, remember what I talked about? You want to make sure your goal scoring chances are good. We got headers and we got equal number with feet, but look at the position, look at the XG, 0.8, 0.8, 0.68, 0. I mean, I like our XGs, 0.52. Okay, so we're getting our players into good goal scoring positions. And it shows with this, right? So this, but you see, you got to be very careful. I haven't gone into the tactic yet for a reason. Okay, you got to be very careful with all this. But before I go to the tactic, let's look at our data, right? So looking at our team data, okay, goals, we lead the league. Okay, expected goals, 4, we lead the league. Okay, now cross completion, what did I say yesterday? Our tactic has to leverage off crosses because I'm going to make it a tactical advantage. So we created a tactic that gives us lots of crosses. Ebbsfleet, 22%. Crosses completed, 86%. 86 crosses completed, which gives us a cost completion rate of 22%. I'm really happy about this. Then goals from corners. We're not exactly the best 5. Okay, so that's fine for me. I mean, we're getting some goals from corners, but, you know, it isn't the end of the world. I'm going to be very careful with Braintree because you're playing them next. They're pretty solid on the set piece and they can score goals from free kicks, whatever. They can score free kicks from dead ball situations. Score goals from dead ball situations. Now, this is amazing. There is a team with a pass completion rate of 88%. But guess what? These are the results we've had so far. Remember yesterday we started out cold. Then we ended the stream at a win over Aldershot 6-1. In case you guys wondering, now it's time for me to start going through my team. I'll explain exactly how I played. Ebbsfleet versus Aldershot. If you were here for the game, you would have noticed I was shifting between a 4-2-4 DM and a 4-4-2 DM. Right, so let's just look at some of these goals because I want to see the same goals because I've been playing at hyper speed, which means I'm playing a commentary mode. Sometimes super fast. I'm just like going through and just looking at who I need to change and who I need to bring off, and that's the only thing I do because in my head I already have a clear idea of who's going to be playing. So here we started out Randall. Randall is brilliant. Watch what he does, right, with the ball. He goes there, he goes wide, comes in and then plays with his right foot, which is why I put him on the left flank. Because every time a right-footed player plays across, it's always heading towards goal. It's an easier header to take because the direction of the ball is going towards goal. So as a striker or a person that's hitting the ball, all I have to do is change the direction and I don't have to put too much power into the header. So I don't need a lot of technique. And that's the reason why I make him play on the left flank. Fonguk, Randall again. Then he drifts on ball away. And then this is a Tanger setting up Bingham. Get a second goal. Very nice. And Bingham got a penalty. Nice. So here we got a set piece. Dallison scored a goal. Here's another set piece. Domi comes on and then scores. So on the whole, this was a good performance from us as we beat. This was the game that you're watching. And this was the game where I went 4-4-2. Sorry, 4-2-4. 4-4-2 DM, right? I kept switching between the two. I'll explain the rationale later. Okay, so here we have Oldham. Now, Oldham were top of the table at this point in time. At this point in time, Oldham were top. Okay, so they were playing this system that is very defensive. So I decided for this match to start with a 4-2-4 because I wanted to put immediate pressure on their backline straight away. Because they need these guys to come up and they become a threat, then they can drop in crosses. They were also playing with a target man advanced forward combination. So I knew that this would be a dangerous combination if they get their wing backs up the pitch. As you can see the numbers from the wing backs, they played poorly. If I look at the analytical data for the team, and look at the players and look at the crosses, right? So they are it's easier to do it from here. Okay, so we'll use another screen to do it. Because here it's going to be a lot harder for me to tell the crosses. I want to see the numbers itself, player statistics. Here we go. So if I'm looking at this, right, cross completion rate, look at that. Attempted 8 crosses, got none in. Attempted 5 crosses, got 60% of these crosses in. So we did a reasonably good job of shutting down their crossing ability for this team. All right, so this game was a tough game for us, but we kept pressure on them again. Having these 4 players in front. So if you watch the transition from here, because I like to watch it from the back, right? So here we go. So you look at how we're spread out. Where is my winger? He's already sitting on their wing back. This guy's sitting on the wing back. So all I need to do is get the ball up here. We bypass the tree, and I want to bypass this group. So here we go. Dallison plays a Randall. He immediately comes inside because he's right-footed, remember? So by doing this, he's going to pull 3 of these guys away. Creates a space, runs in, and now I have got this option. Now this is where it's all luck. No, there's no tactic here. This is all luck all the way. So Randall goes in, drops one into the air, and then Bingham wins a header and Samuel heads her. goal. So I like this as the first goal. Second goal was a penalty. I can't remember how this was, how we won the penalty. The third one, again, because we are putting so much pressure on their back line. So here, I think this is off a set piece. Yeah, there we go. Kellerman with a set piece. They got 3 here. We already have an advantage, right? We have more men in the area than they do. 1 extra person. Okay. So you put it in. We already have the 1 area. Gets into the area. Polion, the striker. They clear the danger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 2 here. Stewart is a defender for some reason. O'Neill, right fullback, plays it to Domi, and this was a glorious goal. I was like, oh my God, the third goal. Domi, look at this thunderbolt. From here, he thunderbolt. I mean, the goalkeeper is in nowhere land. So, yeah, okay, that helped. So that was a great win. Then came the big kahuna. Rockdale, who have the best pass percentage in the league at 88% pass completion. They are playing a 4-2-3-1. I went with a 4-4-2 DM. Because I was going to this game, I was thinking to myself, okay, look, if they do focus play, they're going to bring these guys up. But they'll leave this guy to move them around. Problem is, it's tough, right? Tough for me to defend against this if I'm playing a 4-2-4, because then I only have 2 guys back, right? And I still need to protect myself against these 2. So I ended up playing a 4-4-2, so that it means that I have to encourage all these guys to come up the pitch, leaving these 2 guys exposed, right? So what happened was, we scored a double, with 2 players with a hat-trick in this game. In fact, Bingham was on a brace in the last game, and I actually set him out. So the fans were very unhappy. They were like going, why did you take Bingham when he's on a brace? Because we were going to play these guys next. So that, Samuel, look at this, right? So these are our fullbacks getting into these positions. You can see now, we've got a line break already. Because all he has to do is play a ball over the top or through, and we have a line break, right? So it goes in, that was a line break, but he brought down and we scored a very fortunate goal. So half the time, I'm getting a lot of these goals from dumb luck. Because I'm forcing the AI into making a lot of mistakes. Yeah, because their backline has got poor first touch most of the time. Bingham inside, again, another goal. And then we got O'Neill's to Samuel. I was so happy when we started playing. Polion is like great in the area. But the guy who's leading our team in terms of goals right now is actually Bingham, the guy I didn't like at the start of the season. But I think him and Polion together, they're working really well. I mean, his jumping reach is only 13. It's nothing to shout about. But when other teams have got poor technique, then it becomes an advantage. But I know I went for the whole cross ball thing because that's our only. It's a strength when you think about it, right? So I'll explain how I see it as a strength. So we're really happy. Samuel is actually a striker. I turned him into a winger. And then what I did in this game is I went like 4-4-2, 4-2-4, 4-4-2, 4-2-4, 4-4-2, 4-4-2-4. I kept mixing things up. Each time they started playing with wingbacks, I switched to a 4-2-4 so I could hit the zone behind those wingbacks. And each time, so it was a case of me tweaking on the go. So this is the only real game that I was like, okay, we got to win. Then this game, I'll be very honest with you guys. I'll tell you right now, this game was simulated. I hit the simulate game. Remember, it's an option, right? You simulate. So I wanted to simulate because I wanted to finish these games quickly. And I wanted to go to sleep. Then we played that game 1-1. I got fed up. I played this game 3-1. At this point, I was still playing. It's still playing a 4-2-4 with Tamler. Tamler playing a 4-2-3. Same principle again. Put pressure on the back line. And again, watching the goals, you see the same pattern emerging, right? The same pattern. The pattern is always the same, right? This game we fell a goal behind. The pattern is always the same, right? We gotta get crosses in, failing which you get corners lead to goals. There we go, another one, 4-2-4. It's just that there are 4 men at the back line, right? They're put into so much pressure with crosses, right? I've even used fullbacks in this position when these guys are not available. So then we beat Woking 2-1. as well. But this was a really difficult game. I had to play away from home. I played a 4-2-4 and actually 4-4-2 and actually stuck with it because the one formation I can't really do well against is this formation. It's a difficult formation, as you can see. Again, we're lucky. We kept the ball from the opposition once more. But again, the thing is, it's going to be the same thing, right? We're playing a box. Because if my defenders are so bad, why would I not play a box? Because by putting a box in front of my defenders, it's pretty difficult for a team to break through here. So each time they go past, if I can get the ball back, right, I would have, they're lopsided, right? You see this? They're lopsided. So if I can do a quick transition, it'll favor me. Sometimes, of course, we get into trouble. We can see goals. But it's a risky thing that I do. Southend, we had a draw. This was against, at this point, Southend are a terrible team. But this one, 1-1. Again, a game that we played well in, but we failed to score more goals. And as you can see, quality of the chances still decent, but you know, I don't think this is going to... I mean, when I see results like that, 2-1, I get very concerned. You know what's a concern? Because now, at this point in time, it's every single game, no? I'm having to adjust. So this is the tactic, okay? And I'm having to adjust every single game. Now I'm definitely just going to do an overlap again, right? So we got Tanga here. So sometimes I'm looking at the situation going fullback. So we're using fullbacks here. Then this formation has got fullbacks. Sometimes I'll change to inverted fullbacks on defense. And you notice something, right? I keep changing this. Because sometimes I want the cross. And sometimes I just want them to underlap. Because he doesn't have any PIs just yet. So I sometimes put in a PI during the game. In terms of players, Kellerman hasn't been able to play a lot of games, so it's a bit of a disappointment. Looking at this team and the transfer history, the board and the owners of the club actually brought in all these players on the free. Something I forgot to do with my training sessions is recognize this and immediately start putting in team bonding. So I've got to start putting in team bonding. This is going to be very important right now for us. I think if I don't put in team bonding, I'm in trouble. Yeah. So I'm sticking in team bonding every week now. Because if I don't, what's going to happen is my team is going to have issues. So I need them to get with the program. So in terms of tactical familiarity, I really haven't cared about it. Not one single bit. All right, so it's time for me to check out. I'm going to answer some questions as well. So notice this thing. Double DMs. I've actually got a box defense here that doesn't move very fast. So these fullbacks come up. And then we hopefully get the ball to these guys. That is the hope, you know. It's a small hope. So this one is like real Hail Mary. Then I've got this, which is a bit more safer. Okay, so winger. Again, here I got one holding midfielder. Because after... I made the change after this game. Tamworth. Because I noticed that I'm having issues now keeping a clean sheet. So it's making me a bit worried. So... yeah. Plus, Polion is away on international duty with Santa Lucia. And I'm looking at my team going, I don't know who to play half the time. So, like, we got Thomas now leading the line as the advance forward. He's got just barely enough in there to be an advance forward. Nobody else can step up. We got Cosgrave as well. He's on 9-10. He may be him, but he tends to come deep with the ball, and I'm not going to use him. Then we got Odo Conorio. In fact, this game, we're just going to use Odo. Yeah, we're going to play Odo. All right, looking at the chat. My favorite formation at the moment, 4-2-3-1, trap pressing, very high offset, trap on defense, build up play, gegen press, and wing play. Yeah, that's a great formation. A 4-2-3-1 is a very, very good formation. Yeah, if you can set it up right, you're going to do well. Yeah. And if sometimes, I do the same thing too, Chico. I love using fullbacks in the MR slot if nothing better is available. You got to look at you got to understand what you're trying to achieve in the game, right? And this is what I always tell people when they play Football Manager. Look, if you have a target man and you think that you can score goals from crosses, then leverage off that. And if you have to put a fullback to play the winger's position, that's exactly what you're going to do. And that's what I've been doing. But my issue has always been, the quality, you know. So we've got this Cosgrave. Yeah. Can I put him? No. Because I also don't like to play wing backs that are short. Because then you have the problem on the far post, right? When you're defending. Because we're going to have transitional... We're going to be put into transitional positions where we have to defend against the far post. So this guy can come up. He can play as a winger. So Todd Kane, we're going to bring him on, and then I'm going to take a big chance in this game, man. Mark Cousins will be benched. I mean, I'm going to go with the outfield of players now. Kellerman's still looking a bit worse for the wear. And then you got Tanga. Tanga is playing as a fullback. I mean, my inner voice is telling me to play Kane. So I'm going to use Kane here and O'Neill back here. So we got two fullbacks. One is a bit slow. And this guy, Kane, he's got a bit of acceleration. He can cross the ball. So it could do, he will beat players as well and go for the width. So the thing here is that there's not really going to be much of an overlap happening here, right? So most likely, if anything else, underlap will be better here, but maybe we'll avoid that for now. Then if I wanted to go this way as well, we can play him down here. Then it's again an underlap from him. That's going to underlap from him. And then there's an overlap on this side. So what about Braintree? What are they doing? So going to the data hub, Nox opponent overview. Yes, I do this. See, I hate this formation right now. I don't know how to... My problem is my weakness. My weakness is this formation right now. Because I'm overthinking a lot of the games that I play. So you got a target forward, pressing forward, winger going up, wing back. This is going to be a very attacking left flank. But every time we attack, this guy's just going to hoof the ball up. They got a target forward who's got jumping reach of 14. His jumping reach is far better than our defenders. So if we defend against the cross, we are in trouble. Because our defenders cannot rise to the occasion and hit the ball away. He's hitting his shot of 14. That means he can definitely bury those chances in the back of the net if we allow them to do that. Here they've got a pressing forward who is quite decent. I mean, looking at this, he would start in my team anytime because he's got aggression, he's got the physical attributes, he's got good determination, he's off the ball, he's 10, his work rate is excellent. He's finishing his composure, 98 isn't that bad in this league. So we have to identify some kind of a weakness in this team, and it's going to have to be in midfield. But then again, their midfield is pretty strong. As you can see, pretty solid attributes across the park. Then they've got defenders who've got 13 for jumping reach, composure, concentration. As long as you put pressure on this team, we might stand a chance. So we want to put pressure on this team. Okay. Inner voice say put pressure. See what I just said? Put pressure on the back line. Boom. So we're going to start like this. We're going to put pressure on that back line. We're going to have 4 of these guys back. Dallison, he's a left footer. He's got 16 jumping reach. Hopefully we can keep that their striker occupied. He is going to be a problem because they've got 2 strong men in the air. So if I play him, we could run into a serious difficulties. We can use this guy, Tyler Corder, who's on loan, who's actually super slow. We got Louis John. Louis John might have to play. So we're going to play Louis John. And then we will have Tom. We're going to have Tyler Corder give up his position for, I think, Stewart, right? Stewart was the guy that was there previously. Yeah, okay. We probably can repurpose him and stick him in midfield if we need to. Then we've got Kellerman, who's not 100%. So you've got to be very careful about using him. Now I got Kane and Randall up top. We can play Tanga straight away, or we can start with Samuel. So Samuel is actually a striker who's got 12 and crossing and dribbling, and he's got off the ball of 10. Comes deep to get the balls placed, 1-2s. Might work, might not. No, these are not full false fullbacks. I'm not using false fullbacks in my tactic. Just playing regular fullbacks, nothing else. No funky stuff in this tactic. All right, so yeah, I'm going to have to be very careful. This is a dangerous line. I'm just going to drop the trigger press so this group doesn't go into the same player together. Okay. This could be... The goal is to put pressure on the opposition, right? Braintree are not easy. They are not going to be easy. They are not going to be easy, man. I am actually worried about this team. Because every time I play a 4-4-2 with a target man poacher, they gotta have the same style. We're gonna put one over the top. Now the thing is, I have a team that's okay. I just have to. There we go. That's what I was worried about. Immediately they get into a position, we clear the danger. We got a Randall with the free kick. And then the ball goal is not cleared. Bingham is the opening goal from a set piece. Oh, the pressure. I'm telling you, we're going to have to keep putting pressure on these teams. See, our tactical advantage is not a formation, right? So this is important. No? Yeah, I'm going to stress this, okay? Now, whenever I say tactical advantage, you got to think in terms of two things. One, the first thing way is obvious. Everybody does it, right? It's called, some people call it meta and all this stuff, okay? Yeah. What if you're the sort of person that wants to win Football Manager by using regular players? What if you don't have a tactical advantage? What if you can't find those kind of players in your team? What do you do then? Then your advantage has to be the formation that you're playing with. Then you think about how you can derive an advantage using the formation that you have, which is one of the reasons why I always say, if you're underdog, always play with two strikers. And then think about how you can structure your defense in such a way that it's harder to break down. So the best formations I find in the game are going to be any system that plays two in front, okay? Or a system that can put front load 4 in front, okay? And then you put 6 at the back. So there are some formations that stand out. First up, the 4-4-2 DM, the 4-2-4 DM. These are standout formations. Okay. There is another formation, the 5-2-2-1. Now, why the 5-2-2-1? Because actually 3 in front, not 2. No, there are 3. Because you can play a target man and 2 shadow strikers, and then you can come in to score goals. You got your strikers, and you got a box in midfield, and potentially a bit of an asymmetric box in defense. So you have the potential for creating a box somewhere on that pitch. It's up to you how you want to set it up. Then finally you got the 4-2-3-1, another system that can have a box in defense. But then the challenge there becomes those fullbacks. How far up the pitch are you willing to see them go? Which is why in a 4-2-3-1, I will always play wingers who are sitting narrow, or wingers that like to come inside, because then they get the option of playing the ball back, which is a bit risky. And the AM usually is going to be roaming, so he becomes the third player in midfield to allow us to transition the ball up. So you can play that, but then becomes you have to take advantage of the wingers on one side of the pitch, right? So that guy has to deliver the cross, and then you have to have a kind of a strong aerial presence as a lone striker. So you in order to play that, it's a bit more complicated, right? So I tend to stay away from those if I'm a lower league side. So with a lower league side, I always start with a 4-2-4 DM or a 4-4-2 DM because it's easier to pull off. Then I only have to defend with a box defense with 4, and then hopefully, if I need to put players in the box, there'll be 6. So I just hope that he helps you guys out. Yeah. So I'm living. I don't have set pieces on, so I don't do the whole set piece thing-a-magic. That I don't do that. Okay. So our pressure is paying off. You can see the 2 yellow cards now, right? So what I can do now, what I can do is I'm watching our extended highlight. So what I could do is put more pressure on this group. Okay, this is going to be radical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the advance forward here, and I will put the target forward support here. Oh man, that's not a pen. That's not a pen. Please, that's not a pen. I wanted to go 4-2-4 DM. That's the other one, but oh no, it's a red. Okay, or swap. I gotta play a 4-2-3-1. So we're gonna create one on the fly now. Okay, 4-2. Wait, we're gonna put one guy and one guy here, one guy here, one guy here, one guy here. All right. Okay, this is what we're gonna use. Okay. Oh, that is so unfortunate for us. Okay, so we're gonna have to a defensive midfielder. Then we're gonna put a volante on support. We're gonna put a volante on support here. Then we're gonna put a DM on defense here. Then we're gonna put a libero. Yeah, I'm going libero. Fullback on support here. Inverted fullback on defense here. Then we're gonna put a fullback on support here. Libero on support. I know we can't play libero. I know. We can't play libero. John, first touch 9. Dribbling 7. Okay, you got no choice. Okay. Walters Fongak has got off the ball at 8. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Walters play here. We got Randall. Randall will shift up here. Then we got to take off the youngster. I'm sorry, kid. I know you wanted to play, but you're going to be the casualty for this. Page will come in. And then Kellerman. Walters. Okay. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Come back in here again. I shouldn't be playing low crosses. That was a mistake just now. That was the mistake with this tactic. I should have taken off low crosses. Away from home, you never play low cross. We should never have played low crosses. We should never have done that. I shot myself in the foot. Okay, we'll still get stuck in. Prevent short goalkeepers will be taken off. Play out defense will still do. Tempo will be slightly higher. Okay, dribble less. In possession. Focus played on the left. We got underlap. This guy's going to come in. This guy's going to just hang around here. The Volante and him will work together. And then hopefully we can release these two into the area. Overlap right. Inverted fullback on defense here. Okay. He will come up and then hopefully this works. I don't think overlap is such a good idea. Okay, all right. Okay. Overlap is not such a good idea. Hey, Castamir. Is dropping off a good choice of smaller team tactic? No such thing. There's no such thing as dropping off just means you're defending deep. Yeah. So you're just coming back and then try to hold position. And then giving the opposition time and space to build their attacks. What do you think? I have never touched dropping off unless I want to park the bus. So if you want to park the bus and you don't want to score goals, then I would say go for it. Yeah. Otherwise, if you're still trying to score goals, you're gonna be tougher. Yeah. I'd rather use something like we can try dropping off would be regroup, no? When you lose the ball. So you're getting everybody to come back and help you defend like this, right? So yeah, and then everybody comes back to help you defend. But the problem becomes this guy. How do you get this guy up the pitch then? So target for attack. So your goals, hopefully when they break, then they break with these two. I can show you how it works out. So now, like in this kind of a situation, maybe I want to hold on to the lead, right? See what the team does. So you lose the ball, everybody tries to come back. But your counter attacks now become a problem. See how deep Samuel is? So while everybody comes back to defend, they are trying to now my entire team is trying to defend that 1-goal lead. So you have to think. So if when you do that regroup instruction, right, it's going to affect your ability to hit on the counter. Unless you have possession of the ball. So if you lose possession of the ball, they start tracking back all the way. No? Just watch. And then the second ball might be a problem. Okay, good. O'Neal. Get away. Good. Samuel wins the ball. He's on his own, this guy. He does a lot of good work there. Fongkuk to Dallison. Dallison, what a brilliant ball to Samuel. Set it up, Samuel. Boom, it's number 2. 10-man Ebbsfleet have scored. Ten-man Ebbsfleet have double the lead. So if you don't regroup, okay, if you want to regroup, that's how you do it. So you have to remember, in my regroup, right, okay, these guys are going to drop all the way back, right, in your half. But then when your transition is very important. So you're going to have to be thinking to yourself, you have to put a regroup, like the counter instruction. So you can see, I'm only using IFBs. And one winger on attack, one winger on support. The winger on support is meant to work with the Volante. The Libero comes up during the transition. So it allows us to, when we're under pressure, to at least build the, play out from the back. But I'm still thinking that this is going to be a terrible result for us. A winger and target forward. So it's a very simple combination right now. Randall. Page. One ball to the target for. Again, the winger on attack comes in. Ooh. Should have done a lot better with that chance. Okay. Tactics, set pieces. Okay, now we are attacking corners, right? So I want to check here. Stay back. Look outside. We don't have one guy here. So we're going to take this guy and put him here. So we have 2 guys back. Okay. Because this guy is, what, injured? We have an injury, is it? That's a sending off, not injury. They should put a red card there, right? They didn't know. Get there. No kneel with the win header. Samuel. Samuel doesn't have the aggression to chase back. That's the only downside. Okay, good. Keep it up. I'm not playing invite crosses, am I? Yeah, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, we don't want invite crosses now. If invite crosses will shoot me in the foot. Big time. Neither do I want trap inside. Oh man, it's what I was worried about because they got presence in the air. We got presence in the air. It's just a tough game for us. We're playing okay. Walters cannot. 37 minutes. I'm waiting to take Walters off. Okay, we are now. I need this guy to move up the pitch. His first touch is 10. His dribbling is 9. His work rate is 12. The guy who's coming on will be this guy. First touch is 9. Dribbling is 12. Passing 10. Vision. But he has been suffering from injury. So we're gonna try and make sure he only plays 45 minutes. Okay, that was a bit. Goalkeeper had. That is it. AI is gonna score a goal. Samuel Fongguk. Oh man, what a pass for Fongguk. Nice defending. Oh my goodness. O'Neill is endearing himself to me. John goes. That's a terrible pass on John, who's playing as a libero. Yeah. We cannot move the ball. We can't get the ball at our own third. Hopefully we can do something at halftime. Talk to the boys. Yeah. Give them some self-belief. Again, the keeper tries. Randall with the header, that's enough, you know. I can't even play ball to flanks. Keeper can't kick. Oh no, they got the equalizer. Oh. They got the equalizer. Tough. They managed to get a ball between the lines. Because my players on that, they are struggling. Walters is too young. I'm still not worried. Yeah, we will be able to do okay. Nice work. Yeah, at least some presence. Oi, Dallison, what did he do? He gave away the ball. Dallison gave away the ball. He's a left footer. He's gonna pass inside. We'll put him here then. Dallison asking to get the ball out. I cannot play wingbacks with this. You cannot play wing. I will never play wingbacks with a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, we had a 2-goal lead and they scored from a set piece. What can I say? We're doing our best. We're doing our best. Halftime, I've got to bring on Kellerman. No choice. Todd Kane. We scored a goal and then I'm not going to regroup. No more regroup. We're going to counter press, counter. Unbelievable. I told you, right, we can't defend against the header. Just started playing FM and I know about the roles, but I get confused about teams. I feel like there's too much info to learn. What should I do in your eyes? Okay, essentially, there's a lot of info. So my advice is, if you don't want to watch a video that I did, a live stream that I did, which is 3 hours long, where I explained every single team instruction in the game of Football Manager and how to use them. But that might make you more confused. So because there's so much information, you get a lot of information overload. So my advice is going to be this. Play a game, with a preset tactic. And that's either you you play with a 4-4-2 first, okay? And understand only two things. The only two instructions that matter in the game of Football Manager are defensive line and line of engagement. That's it. Line of engagement is where your pressing starts, and defensive line is how far up the pitch your fullbacks are going to be when you have the ball. And also, conversely, if you lose the ball, how far back do they have to track, right? So and that defensive line of engagement works together to create what is known as a pressing threat. So like now, I'm going to go all the way to standard. And this is too big, so I'm going to go up now. Cannot. 10 men are going to be in trouble. So my advice is to start simple. Like, don't minimize the use of your team instructions. They're not a panache for a quick to make tactics fantastic. Yeah, they are there to make a style of play for you. Yeah, I got Anthony Stewart will come here, whoever he is. He's a defender asked to play as a DM. We did our best. We took a 2-goal lead, we just didn't have the players to actually get the win. But hey, we got a corner, man. We're still quite good at set pieces. Oh my word! The keeper with a great save. Oh lordy, we had a great set piece, man. I mean, I remember that. I believe that if we are 7th on the table, we are overachieving already, We are overachieving, yeah. So losing to Braintree is not that bad, yeah, because I do expect to lose about 9 games this season. So if you have too many team instructions, just understand what they do first. Don't just go and put them into a tactic if you don't know what they do. So the only team instructions that you should be focused on understanding are things like the defensive line, the line engagement. That's the most important thing. But it's going to be very confusing if you're a player who's playing the game for the first time. You know why? You'll be looking for the defensive line in the game. And there's no indication that there is where the defensive line is happening, because each role has its own defensive line. Yeah, the game doesn't tell you that. No one is going to tell you that, right? And people are going to say, no, there's a line across the pitch. No, it's not. Each role has its own defensive line depending on the duty. So you will notice, how will you know? Watch your players. Who drops back first? Whose defensive line is being triggered. So you notice the deeper your team goes, the more likely it is for an attack duty to come back. Swari, your numbskull, no. That game we lost. So we lost a game 4-2. We are 5th. I'm not too unhappy. I mean, I budgeted like about 9 to 10 defeats this season, so I kind of know that we're going to lose quite a few games. Luke O'Neill is injured now. He used Club Doctor. Should I do what Konate is being forced to do? Give him injections and force him to play. Forest Green Rose playing a back 5. Yeah, we're going to go in there straight away. Use this. Do you have the 3-hour stream? No, I mean, just I think all you got to do is just go Google. I think it's quite easy. So I don't know, Bustthenet. I think those days I was still doing on Bustthenet gaming, right? I think I had a live stream there. There were times when I was live streaming here for like a long time. Then after that, a lot of people started complaining. Team instructions. You can come in here, do team instructions. So I got, most of these are here already. Then this is a live FM21 team instructions. There's one here. I explained every single team instruction in the game. But the thing is, nothing has changed in the last 20 years. I mean, not 20 years, but nothing has really changed in Football Manager since they introduced the team instructions. So if you want, I basically go into them. This is like a live stream in 2020. Then I did this as well. Then there was one a long time ago where I explained team instructions, but then you'd have to go all the way back to the thumbnails looking really ugly. Like, terrible. I mean, I'm not very good at making thumbnails, am I? Look at this. I mean, this is an interesting thumbnail. I should have just kept to this style. I like this thumbnail a lot because I just want to use an image. I just should have used him pulling his pants. That would have been. This actually could be a good thumbnail. The people wonder what the hell is going on. Get creative. Then I put this, and then you guys wonder what do I mean by get creative. Here, shout out AI attacks. I'm not talking about thumbnail. This is a terrible thumbnail. What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I should just like don't have this shout out AI attacks and just go Football Manager, Secret, something like that. Because I'm terrible at thumbnails. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing when I do thumbnails. Yeah. That's it. The only thing here I should have put the word meta. You know what will happen then? Everybody will click on the video thinking it's a meta. But then I don't like doing that because that's clickbaiting. Yeah. So yeah, we got a few here. So just go Bustthenet Gaming and just type in just go to the channel. Whatever you want. Just usually just type it here and then you'll find it. Underlap. Hey. Wow, that's funny. Okay. So you come in here, just underlap. See what it comes up, right? So there we go. Formate guide to overlap, underlap. What's the secret underlapping runs? Then you go in there, line of engagement. I don't think I did one for this. Let's check, That defensive line traps. This is a line of engagement, compression football. I explained compression football in FM21. Thing about me is I don't revisit old topics, no. If I don't think it's changed, I'll leave it alone. That's my nature. I'm not into this whole FM24 has got line of engagement or compression football. It's all here. Yeah. So I know there'll be people out there who are gonna go in and go like, oh, you got to do a new video. But I'm like, why? Everything is still the same. I get argument to do a new video, but that's gonna be like, to me, it's like, I always wondered, no, should I do it? I mean, people have suggested I do, but I'm like, if I think I've covered a topic well enough, like here, I probably won't do it again.
I'm going to talk about compression.
Wow, this is back when was I using the night cam? Wow, the camera looks good, man. The picture looks better. Why do I look so good there and I look so bad now? What did I do differently?
Opening up play in the middle, you're not so good. You might want to bend.
Oh, this is. Oh, no wonder this is edited. Oh no, but this picture looks so clear. Wow. Plus, you can see my whole shelf.
What do you think happens?
Plus, those days, these two got flooded. No?
If more than two players go and close down another player or space opens up.
My two Macs are dead because they got caught in a flood.
Careful of when you are using pressing intensity, which is
both got caught in a flood. So sad.
My zones
not unusable. I was saving them for my kids. So I explained all this, all the how to use line of engagement and how to use all this. So there's a lot of videos on this that I've done. They are a decent starting point. But you always can come back to the stream and I'd like to answer questions directly when people are not so. That's one of the reasons why I stream actually. So that, in case you guys are wondering, oh no, there must be a new you got a question in one of your saves, then I'll do my best. Louis Page will come in here. Looks like we're in trouble, man. Kane has to play on the right. Where's Kane? Is Kane? Polion is back. Polion can play. And then we've got to play with a right fullback. Kane. Yeah, Kane will play here. Then we're gonna have to find, I've got no choice but to bring this guy. And also Elijah Anthony, who's been listed. I've listed him. I don't think we need him. We need another fullback. So maybe we can use one of you guys. Olangunu, whatever your name is. Okay. Kellerman will have to play midfield. I can't keep him on the bench. I need him to play regularly, and he's not now. Tanger can play. No, Tanger will stay at back. So we're gonna put as much pressure as we can on this team. We got double Ds. Maybe I'll just turn you into a D and S. Okay, all right. Because this player will bring the ball forward. We are playing against a back five. So I need to keep that back line occupied. And a part of me wants to take off, get stuck in. Polion, Page, Randall. Randall coming inside. Randall. We don't want both coming inside because they're playing a back five, right? So that'll be a problem. If both come inside, we'll always end up with a cramped box, and then our players are not good enough to find space there. This way, we got one guy crossing and one guy, one guy crossing and one guy coming inside to play the through ball. So that's why I have an overlap and underlap. This guy's going to go round. This guy's going to come in. So I'm hoping that these two can work together to find goal scoring opportunities for Polian. Here, it's the other side is a bit more of a simpler setup, where Samuel breaks into space because he's got runs. I think he likes to take on the flank. So then he works nicely with the advance forward. Good reading of the game from John. Samuel now with the ball there, see what I mean? He goes running all the way, then crosses one, Bingham with another hitter. So it's a very simple strategy that we have. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel by making a complicated tactical system. Oh, Kellerman again. How many games is he going to last? I need him to play. He's my only decent midfielder, and they're taking him out again. He's like injury prone. He cannot last for 90 minutes, no, this guy. There we go. Kane comes inside. Oh, nice. And then cannot set up our friends. So things are working. We don't have to worry too much. I mean, this is fine. Be more expressive, dribble less. Okay. The intensity is high, but he is complacent and hampered by an injury. Oh, it's like the worst of both worlds, man. He's complacent and hampered by injury. But so far, I think this 1-2 will be fine. These guys are not really coming up the pitch. As long as you put pressure on their two wing backs, I'm not worried about these two. He comes up, we get space. All right, done. Total and complete domination. We'll take him off and put Reese Walters on. Dressing room will say we are not pleased. Kellerman is made of glass. Yeah, he cannot last more than a game, man. I need him to play every single game, and he can't even do like... He can't even, like, you know, last through one match. It's always not last. He's always like, you know, it's like one game, and within that game, I have to take him off before the halfway, before we are halfway through. And Walter's coach, his parent club, they want to take him back already because I'm not playing him as an MC. Oh man, keep it down. He's also very aggressive. He got himself sent off a few times on a walking save. Wow. I don't mind aggression, I guess. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, maybe it's a competitive streak I should be looking out for. Fongak is really, honestly, the best of the worst players I have in my team. We got Dallison, who's great at corners. Yeah, okay, Page, come on. Put in. We're keeping out the pressure on Forest Green. We're playing at home, so again, Page, come on. What a ball. Randall can't... Okay, so far so good. A nice ball. Polian outran the ball. Kane now. Fongok shoots. Ooh, goes over. Okay, we got Page now beating one player. Fongok now finds Walters. Walters going to shoot from there. I think... Please shoot less often. Yeah, eat Joker. This guy so I might have to go to all of these guys, tell them not to shoot so much. Here we go. It's a corner. Again, I mean, our best bet at corners is Dallison. Yeah. What? Oh no. Our whole team went to one side. Why was that happening, man? Dallison to Kane, Kane out to Samuel. Samuel will play a terrible pass to his... Randall saves the day, man. Polion takes on everyone, finds Kane, out to Walters. Walters, what can he do? Fongo, and... He's already got shoot less often. Nice. Rob Bolion trying to hit it on. I'm thinking of putting the support on the left and the defense on the right. it might make me a bit more leaky on that side. Because I'm hoping Randall on his own can do what he needs to do. Right? If I put a support duty beside him, then this guy is going to work a lot harder to get up the pitch, and that's too dangerous for me. Okay, we're going to put you as a target forward in front now. Okay, I'm not thinking Chepai Tanger here. Remember this player? Man. We haven't really created anything of note now, but we just came off a depressing 3-2 defeat. Lost the final with him getting sent off again. Okay. Bokai. Davis. Come on. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Come on, boys. Ward. Ebbsfleet, Forest Green, 0-0. I mean, a clean sheet would be good. Disappointed that no quality chances came through. Crandall hasn't really done much. He's trying his best. Page again. I mean, look, the boys are going to be coming around the corner. Oh, okay, good pressure. Kane now puts one into the area. There's going to be Page. He still have time. This is the last chance. Last bus. Nope. Offside. We'll get there. Still a good result. Kellerman, it's the problem right now. Kellerman, the idiot. Kellerman is the reason why we didn't win this game. We could have won the game easy. Easy. Nah, Kellerman injured again. Leave to physio. Give him an injection, make him play every game. I mean, I got to start thinking of Ben Chapman. Yeah. I mean, who else can play this position? No one. It's like no one can play in midfield. Let's see if the squad planner helps us see anything here. Of course not, right? Let's see what the squad planner says. Ask assistant to suggest our current position. Reece Walters. Kellerman, Ben Chapman. That's it. For this position, right? Reece Walters. So the guy we got on loan is the best player for this position. Now, if I were to retrain players, who do I have? We got Toby. I've been trying to retrain him, right? So it's 13 passing. Yeah, he's not going to win the second ball in the air, so it's kind of risky playing him there. Then I'm looking at defenders. Giles, maybe. Push comes to shove, we might have to retrain him. So I'm going to retrain him now as a DM. So we're going to retrain a lot of players as DMs. Because that's a position we're weakest at. Jake Wakely, he can play as a defender. So it means that John has got 9 passing, vision, decisions, determination. Train him as a DM as well. Okay. All right, so we're going to move John into midfield now for the next game. And then play him here, Fongo. Oh my God, it's like the worst of both worlds. I mean, he's so-so. Then we got this guy. Okay. Who has got passing, some vision, some decision, some determination. Okay, I guess. Tyler Cordner, defender. And Ben Chapman is out. Olag Gunju. Then we've got Ben Chapman. Ben Chapman, I mean, I'm beginning to think he's not my favorite player, but right now, what choice do I have? Okay. The other defender, Jake. Okay, I'm going to put Wakely on. Okay, there. So we got both the tactical systems, right? So we got Samuel running off. I need Samuel to continue to run. If I get a target forward here, then we have 3 fellas working together to run off. Then Randall's on his own. I wonder if that is going to work. That's a bit dangerous because this is a bit more safer. It's like the fullback comes out, DM is on support, it goes up, right? And then the winger is a bit further up. So you can actually pass to this guy and then he can play the pass to him and he can run away. If I put a target forward here, then there's a reason for them to pass short and lose the ball and then we get into trouble. Yeah. So I'm looking for a really simple 1-2 and he breaks into space. That's what I want to see. So we're gonna shoot less or no, we're gonna leave him. He's actually a striker, so we can find in the back of the net. Oh yeah, I'm always get stuck in myself. Yeah, especially when I'm underdog. I'm always playing get stuck in. So we're playing against a 4-4-2 now against Eastleigh. So far we're doing okay. I mean, we've had one defeat, one draw, but the defeat when we're down to 10 men, right? So now after this defeat, we have to kind of stabilize and not be taking too many risks. Claudio Osorio will be an excellent signing. Yeah, in what sense? Available on a free. I mean, his jumping range, fitness, anticipation is pretty good. Determination, flair, passing, penalty taking. Passing, vision, decisions, flair. I think this will allow us to play AMC based formation. He can play as an AMC. A shadow striker holds as well. He doesn't have the aggression. Then we got all these players available on a free, right? So this guy's maximum wage demands. So if I can find somebody who's a DM like Jake Taylor. Yeah, don't hesitate, man. Jake Taylor coming in. I don't know if we can, or finances wise, we're already spending. I don't think we're gonna get money for Jake Taylor. We're just hoping. Okay. And then let's see if we got any players here we can release on a free. So I don't have to pay their wages anymore. So we got a couple of players, 23, 24. So all from here, who are the players that can go? All these players, right? June 24. 1 year to go. So Greg Kundle, transfer status, transfer listed. 0. Confirmed. They can have him for free. Aaron Cosgrave, transfer listed. Can have him for 0. Free. Jamestown. They brought him in. And then who else can I let go? Craig Tanner. Well, transfer status. Transfer listed for free. Yeah. Yeah, no aggression, no work rate. Jake Taylor is fine. A lot of my players quite bad. So let's see how many we can let go, because they can leave at any time, right? And then we can actually go to the board. No? Let's see if we can talk to the board. No? Make board request, finance. Let's see if we can do this. Finance, increase next season's treasure. No, increase percentage of transfer revenue. Nope, can't. Won't work. Cut back recruitment, improve recruitment, senior day, personal, nope, stadium, nope, staff, nope. Okay, that's it. Forget it. Soiree ended a further 2-match ban. Don't appeal. Deserves it, an idiot. Yeah, it cost us a game. Will Randall now playing. Oh, I transfer listing Will Randall. So sad. Transfer status. Oh, I didn't, right? Okay, good. Oh, I thought I was. There we go. Team's not ready yet. My preseason wasn't aggressive enough. Was not aggressive enough. I should have been a lot more aggressive in preseason. I was not. Because I was looking at the situation going, these players, yeah, I have just taken them over. I should have stuck to my guns, what I normally do in all my saves, all my streams, and play them without have a very aggressive preseason. But because I chickened out the moment I saw Kellerman and his injuries, thinking to myself, maybe my preseason is too hard. On hindsight now, Kellerman is just a glass cannon. He's made of glass, man. He always goes down. So adapting to him has cost me quite a lot now. I'm hoping that at least the first 2 weeks we're okay. Yeah. Walters. Fong. Oh no, almost. We almost. I mean, so far we're trying to play out a defense which seems almost suicidal, considering our players are not dropping back. The 2 DMs are there as quite deep. I'm looking at this going, I need to change my formation. Yeah. Because we can't build up play. So, oh yeah, we are playing like this. Oh. All right. I don't get you guys to drop too deep. Okay, let's go. Play our defense to get the 2 DMs to drop even deeper, right? So I just took that out. So the DMs don't just drop too deep. Hopefully that helps. I mean, we are playing against a 4-4-2, so they'll be pressing us quite high. So now we're gonna kick the ball, and then let's see what happens here. There we go. All right. So it's better if I try a 50-50 in midfield. Bingham, oh, okay. Fong, oh, no, you're offside, man. But it's a good idea. It's actually our first shot at goal. Oh, no, it's a corner. Not a good sign. Yeah, that was a good header. No, it just didn't direct it at goal. I mean, directed it at goal, but it missed. No. Corner. Oh, no. Oh, no. They got around. What is wrong with one of my players? Oh, Randall. Randall doesn't seem to come back. Or they did enough. Chapman, is it? Oh, Chapman. Randall is injured. So my godlike creator is not playing on this game. I just realized. So there's no underlap here. We'll have to try him. We got a goal. We got a goal behind. Yeah, Randall is not playing. Randall is huge. No, now we got no Randall. We got no Kellerman. Now it's a question of can we survive the next few matches without losing? That's all. I just lost Randall and Kellerman. Randall, my architect, my main architect of goals. And Kellerman, the man who's supposed to handle midfield. So all I have is Samuel, man, now. So this tactic, we have had underlaps, right? So I'm going to remove the underlap as well. We leave the focus play. We're going to play on a much higher tempo. Remove the focus play. We're going to go on attacking mentality. Oh, what can you do when you concede goals from range like that? Nothing. Yeah, Eastleigh, great goal from outside the area. I mean, what can I do, man? Maguire, even. Maguire just scored a fantastic goal from the edge of the area. Okay, all right. Weakness of this formation is going to be this. Okay. So now we're going to play a shadow striker here. Now we're going to underlap with both of you. Okay. I'm going to put a player there in between their midfielders. Yeah, this guy will be a target forward now on attack. I'll put you here, Polion behind you. Oh, corner. If we can get one goal back, it'll be good. Because I'm playing a 4-4-2, right? So I'm going to try and remember, when you don't have a tactical advantage, right, the formation is your only friend. Playing against, that means adapting to what you see in front of you. It's much harder way to play. And you don't always get it right. So I look at the formation, they're playing as a 4-4-2. It'll struggle if I can put a player in between the midfield line and I can get the ball to him. So far, we haven't had a single chance that we have created. John and Fong Kok, two of my worst midfielders playing here now. Because our best are injured. Okay, we got Jeppert Tanga, Tyler Cordner, Anthony Stewart, and Jake Wakely. All of them being retrained to play in these positions. So we got Anthony Stewart. Okay, so I'm going to bring him on now for Fong Kok. And I got Jake Wakely. I'm bringing in for this guy. What the heck am I doing? Yeah, what choice do I have? I got no DMs and I can't sign them, right? So retraining a whole bunch of central defenders to play in midfield. Kane with the ball. Come on, Kane. Get in. Oi! Almost an own goal. Almost an own goal. The pressure is working. Eastleigh are sitting back now. Bingham out to Chapman. Now we're gonna stick to this. Yeah. All right, dressing room. Samuel takes the ball off him. Good. Okay, Jeppert. One last throw of the dice. Jeppert Tanga. Not a particularly fast player. Yeah, the owners expect to go up with this team. I mean, Kuwaiti family, what do they know about football, right? quite a bad thing for me to say, but hey, man, I don't think they know I have a clue about what works. I think they're playing one too many championship manager games. I think they put football manager and say, hey, it can be done. People have simulated it for the last 20 years. It works. It definitely works. We have to believe. No, we are going up. Cannot go up. You watch this YouTuber, he did it. Aggression, acceleration, determination, work rate. Go get that. Jumping reach also. That's why they got jumping reach in their team. Only thing, they didn't watch the right YouTube video. Not enough aggression. They assigned aggression, but the guys are all dirty players. So, oh my goodness. Stuart also can't pass. I got nobody in midfield who can pass the ball. It's like, wow, we only have one way to bring the ball up, and that's for fullbacks. Yeah. That's it. Go commentary mode. There's no point. I try my best this game, but I can't. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. For this setup, my two midfielders are really bad. I mean, sticking to the 4-4-2 DM is the only way to go, and then we just got another red card. Dallison just got sent off. Frustration beginning to show on our team. And now we just lost Dallison for 2 games. So we drop out of the top group. And I'll tell you, the fans also won't be happy. Just watch this, supporters. Okay, performance match. Look at the fans, right? Eastleigh. Disappointed lack of chance to create, disappointed following a shaky defensive display, disappointed to see the team lose. Look at the fans now. Same, no? It's like board feedback, the same. Fans feedback, the same. Forest Green. Disappointed owner didn't play this part after having a good game previously. Yeah. There's a situation that we find ourselves in. Training, that's it. Go back to rest. All of you go back to double intensity. I don't care. Yeah. We should have never have gone to normal intensity. All these players do not deserve to wear the Ebbsfleet jersey. I think we can get into the playoff spots, no problem. I think winning the title, that's without a substantial investment in the club, or giving us the players, right? To be harder. That's why it's easier if you take over the club before preseason and before they add the players in. Then you can add yourself. You can go out there and find players. But Will Randall, Dallison is not available. So who can play in defense, man? John. Okay, John, you go in. Then in midfield, I got Wakely. Wakely, you play in midfield? No, can't. Chapman, I guess. What choice do we have? Chapman and Fongkok. The togetherness. The two worst players in the team. Craig Tanner, midfielder, right winger. He can deliver. He can go. His natural fitness not 100%. Wanted. We listed him, so there are clubs that want him. Craig Cundall, we listed him. There are clubs that want him, so good. Cosgrave, we listed him. There are clubs that want him, good. So we've Elijah Anthony, transfer status, transfer listed, put a 0 value on him. Asking price, I'm happy with the asking price. Good. All of you go. We're going to trim down the team, man. A lot of these players shouldn't be playing for us. Altrincham, team not fit for this game. Louis Page. Then we got the 2 strikers, Ben Chapman, Samuel. Opposition, what are they playing? They're playing a 4-3-3. This tactic is going to be vulnerable. So we're going to go with this. Okay. Craig Tanner. Craig Tanner is supposed to go, right? So Luke O'Neill. Okay, Luke O'Neill will come in here. And then Louis Page, we will rest him. And I'm not sure if another football guy was sent off. Okay. And then we got Polian and Bingham. They got to keep playing. They're the only 2 strikers we have. This is a very, very interesting challenge. Okay, so we're now going to go, we're going only commentary. So I want to pay attention to this. Then we watch the goals in replay. Randall gives us the early goal from a corner. And this is how I play real life again, guys. Okay, I want to get the season done. Because I know the system works. It's just a question of, better these guys show up on the day. Oh man, we considered a free kick. How did this work? Okay, went down the line. Defensive line too high. Yeah. Okay, let's drop the defensive line slightly. Okay, bang. All right. And then let's not do much. I will do prevention. We'll remove that. Let's not do that. Let them put pressure on the natural positions of the fullback so that we have the extra player in midfield. See, this is how I play. So I look at a highlight. I consider the goal, right? Because my player stepped out too early. That's a defensive line. So I adjust my defense. Is it a mentality or defensive line? One or the other. Al-Chakam are having to withstand heavy pressure. This is the old way of playing, no? I just look at the commentary. Okay, I'm doing the right thing. Now, question is this guy and this guy. These two need to be changed soon. Question is who goes first? Do I have a left back? Not really. He got red carded. So what do I do with this role? Inverted fullback on defend. I'll play a defender there. So we last in the half time. Okay, done. So now we got Anthony Stewart and Tyler Corder. Wait, Todd King can play there. All right, so we'll put him here. And then we'll get another guy to play in midfield. Anthony Stewart. Yeah, Anthony Stewart going to midfield now. Okay, done. I'm not happy. So we're going second half. So we know this was a weakness just now. So I'm playing a right footer here now, which is not ideal, considering the fact I actually want this guy to come in. All right. So far, he's doing well. He's doing okay. He started quite well. So he might be playing future games when this position. All right. Last change. We got this guy who's getting tired. Again, we can put pressure on the right flank, but I did not bring a play. Okay. So we put Tanga there. So our substitution is always almost the same, right? Oleon. Nice ball to Stewart. Stewart out to O'Neill. Did we score? Yeah, O'Neill. What a ball to Samuel, man. Samuel scoring. Samuel is still on the pitch. Oh, man, I just took it off. Tanga comes on. I should leave Samuel on the pitch, man. That was a great contribution just before taking him off. Because Samuel can score goals from here. Tanga is just fit. Yeah. Get a goal. All right, now we got a problem, right? So what I come in here and do is I don't counter press anymore. Overlap, underlap will still carry on happening. Okay. No, in fact, yeah, we'll leave it now because the mentality will shift up for the overlap, underlap. So I'm going to take it off. All right. Meaning these guys are high, their mentality is higher, so they'll be positioned higher. So I could run into trouble. Otherwise, I'll just do inverted fullback on defense, inverted fullback. And then these guys will go straight away to winger attack. Winger attack. And this guy will be a target for an attack. Alright. And our tempo will be much higher. We won't play our defense now. Idea here is for me to hit on the break now. Using the same formation, I just make a couple of changes. And then I start hoping it works. Because it's logical, isn't it? Because you expect them to go for goal. Look at the two wing backs. Okay, they're playing wing backs. What does that mean? It means that they are got space behind them. And every time you see a wing back, there's space. Because they're going to go up. So I got these two guys now attacking that space. These are two inverted wingers. They have to check back, hope that these guys come into and, play the ball. But I got two DMs here. They're not going to move, right? So I play two inverted fullbacks. They're going to be sitting narrow, right? So they'll be coming in to support these two defenders now and these two. So I've got a whole group defending this area now. But I'm launching the ball towards four guys who are trying to hit on the counter. So we try to put pressure on them as they go. And we score another goal. Boom. Okay. It's working. All right. Now what I'm going to do, and this is how I play. Okay. So now he's got DM on defense. I don't need this guy to go up anymore. All right. So now we're going to take a very defensive posture. All right. So we're not going to distribute anymore. So distribute over the opposition defense. Keep them defending long balls. So the goalkeeper now is just going to, when he gets the ball, he's just going to kick. Because we've got 4 guys on attack. So these guys are always going to be hemmed back. Okay, we bounce back from the defeat, right? This is fun. This is the fun way of playing Football Manager. How many of you out there play like this? Actually, if you just think about things logically and not react to every transition. I know it's good to see the transitions play out, but sometimes you just want to look at the formation itself and go, okay, I know the tactical advantages of my formation. It's going to make the center difficult to, I'm making it harder for them to penetrate. So what I do is, I know I need my fullbacks to go up the pitch, right? So if they have poor ratings, obviously something is wrong somewhere, right? So the player is probably not performing. And then you react to certain things in the game, like you've taken a lead, right? A simple lead, and then you look at the situation. It's 2-1. You know they're gonna come. You look at the formation as a wing back formation, so there's bound to be space. So I turn all 4 onto attack duty. So it's a simple one, and then now we can go into this game and go, okay, fine, let's go in and check the matches itself, right? So we can look at this, right? Analytical data. See where the heat map is first up. This game was played entirely in midfield. This is a transition game, no? So there's a lot of battling going on in midfield. Whichever team won the day in midfield will win the game. So Ebbsfleet, this is our midfield battle. So we spent a lot of time controlling this side of the pitch, which is where our boy was playing. So I did the right thing by taking off my boy, the fullback just now. So I'm looking at the pass combinations as well. In Louis Page and then Randall, working hard with Bingham. So by doing this, we also can get this guy released, Dominic Polion. So I like this. And then now we can look at the so let's look at the scoring chances, right? The only clear-cut chance we had was this. Show linked events. Now we look at the goal, right? That's not too bad. Using the focus play on instruction here. So this all started from our own goalkeeper when I was playing our defense. So I slow the thing down. See this formation they are playing? Notice what the AI is not doing. This AI formation did not play with prevent shot goalkeeper distribution. They want me to play out from the back. They got 3 locked into midfield. So because when I was playing against this formation, the only thing that was in my mind was they're going to have a 3-man midfield. That's going to overpower my 2-man midfield. But when we play out the ball from the back, see where we can actually transition up using the flank so easily. Then the advanced ball comes in, finds one, and then Bingham with the goal. That was a great goal. So we were lucky on the day. That 4-3-3 was not set up right. Altrigham's passing combinations. Okay, we are okay. We got the win. That's all that matters now. So we're back in the driver's seat. So we got a win at home, but now we play York. York top of the table. What's their strength? Okay, so now I'm going to go team detail. Goals. York not doing too badly. They've got 26 goals. Corners, not from corners and set pieces. I don't have to worry about that. Expected goals for York. Wow. They're creating a lot of goal scoring chances. I look at my data, but I dropped to 4. We've gone down the track in terms of creating goal scoring chances. Yeah, because I know that this game was an outlier. So I got to be realistic now. I cannot go to this game. I created a fantastic tactic for my team because I know this was an outlier. I knew it before I started the stream. I said, I cannot. I didn't want to show you guys that graphic, but I know that it was going to change, so it makes for a good story. So we started out great. We had an outlier. It would have given us a lot of like, oh my god, we're playing so well, right? That kind of thing. Yeah, but in reality, this is the reality right now. We are coming up against a team that's also creates lots of goal scoring chances. Okay, so now I want to know how their goal scoring chances come. Day 2, play a crossing game. So theirs is a cross heavy game, right? So in terms of through balls, right? They got a cross heavy tactic, man. The game will never tell you how many balls they create from the center, how many goals they create from the center, right? You look at that. They won't tell you. It doesn't tell you where. Okay, so there's nothing here. We need no cross completion. Goes from corners. York aren't so strong, so I don't think it's a header. They're looking for through balls. It's very hard to tell. Yeah, it's honestly very difficult to tell. So I'm looking at this. Not here, analyst report, right? So I'm looking at the analyst report. Our assists, right? Crosses. 12. We are a heavy crossing team. Borne out by the numbers. We depend on the cross. Okay, our next opponent overview. They play a 4-2-3-1. So they're going to be developing a lot of they tend to control matches quite well. Look at them. They took this match, they controlled it. Passes attempted, most of their passes coming from midfield, central midfield. So they're probably playing a high block. I mean, we can't find out what their block is. Just come inside here, edit, finish. Just come in here and then look for two things. One is pitch tilt, and the other one is what was it? There's one more. No, I keep forgetting. I think it's pressing intensity. Yeah, pressing intensity. Pressing intensity. And then goals from I think I'm gonna just leave it here. I don't want too many things. I know we'll be looking at too many things. Pitch tilt. So where's who are we playing against? York, right? So looking at York. York. I don't even know what the York logo looks like. A York. York are the Man City of our league, man. They want to play in our half all the time. They are going to try and play in our half all day long. So this is a high block, high pressing team that's going to seek to come into my third and suffocate us. So there's going to be prevent short goalkeeper distribution. So they'll be playing quite high up the pitch. They're going to commit 4 of their players into shutting down my passing lanes. Now looking at this, where's York, right? Low number of opposition passes per defensive action, high defensive line position. Let's look for York. Where's York? Oh. Where the heck is York, man, suddenly? Where did it disappear to? Braintree, Rockdale. Wait, maybe I don't know what the York logo looks like. Like this. Okay, blue, white, whatever. Looks like that. There they are. York. So they have a high defensive line, high number of opposition passes per defense. So it's not like they allow like 5 passes in their half before they start pressing. So they could be playing a high block with a standard defensive line, meaning there's going to be a gap between their defenders and the back line. So looking at the opposition again. So this is like deep dive. So this is like planning. No, how do I play against this team? Okay, so they are probably playing a standard defensive line with a high block. So there's going to be a lot of gap here that they need these two to run up the pitch and, basically get the job done. So they got Mr. Batty, who's quite solid. Looking at him, he can play my team any day, man. Come please and play for me. And they got, oh my God, they got this guy. This guy is like, wow, he's so good. Alex Hunt. They got Chadwick. Work rate. Okay, he'll come down and support them as well. Albayo. Fast. This guy explodes down my right. I'm in trouble. Sinclair. Another guy is going to explode. Boo, they got pacey wingers. And they got this guy who's great in the air. Holy cow. This guy is decent. So where do they have a weakness here anywhere? Not really. Aggression, 10 acceleration, positioning, knows where to be. All the this guy knows where to be. This guy, okay, recent can get across out. So they play a very nice tactic. Because what will happen is this wingback is going to work with this inside forward. They probably have an underlap in this tactic. All right, I'm very sure they have an underlap in this tactic. Yeah, because one or either one of them will be able to cross to this guy. So Sinclair most likely has scored a few goals this season. There we go. 6 goals, 2 assists. So if I go to this team and get more depressed, just go ahead and see how I get more, a bit more. They beat Oldham 3-0. Wow. And then York, there we go. Sinclair with 2 goals. And I have a funny feeling it's going to be the same pattern. No? Yeah. Okay, there we go. There, Hunt. There we go. Boom, Chadwick with the first goal. Yep, exactly. You've been trying to play like this with the community Liverpool save as a way of trying it. Cool, man. Okay, I want to see that goal again. I missed that goal. So where can I go back? Can I see that goal again? Does this work? Okay. Winger, King, far post. Yeah, Sinclair. You know, we're gonna have to play a guy with height, man. King goes back. The wing back is just here. Yeah. The wingback is just there, so they can definitely use him as an outlet. Okay, so it looks like for this game, what we'll do is we'll not play with a fullback on attack. We're going to play an inverted fullback on defense. Because I'm going to have to worry about that guy. Wait, he's on the left flank, right? He's coming on the left, so it's going to be here. We'll keep this guy going, and then we got a target for Bingham. Bingham is not 100%. So Page, has he a jumping reach? He's got 9 jumping. He's never going to be able to handle him. Dallison can, but he's not fast. But putting Dallison here might be a solution. Okay. Squad. Yep. We got a big game coming. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 that seeks to play in my third. So what have you been trying to do, man? You're trying to play like this, which is what? Are you playing the 4-2-3-1 or are you just using the tactical advantage thing? Yeah. Whereas Liverpool have no tactical weakness. Apart from missing one DM, and that's about it. Okay, positive, very fluid. So okay, when you say very fluid, right, it means that this is what I thought it was. A lot of support duties in the tactic, right? So he's on support, he's on support, he's on support, he's on attack, he's on support, he's on support, he's on support, he's on support, he's on defend duty. Yeah. I can tell you all their duties. Because very fluid will be at most 1 attack duty, the rest will be on support. So a lot of them are going to come up the pitch to support the York City in transition. This, ladies and gentlemen, could be a terribly difficult game. And we've lost Mr. Craig to... So I think out of possession phase, we want to work on that. Yeah, I'm literally going to do that, man. No. Yeah, I'm going to work on the defensive phase rather. Yeah, out of possession, we lose the ball. I want the players to come back and work on defending. Okay, so we got a result, but it's not perfect. Taylor set to sign. Okay, we got Jake Taylor. Is he gonna join us? Jake Taylor joined the club, baby. Squad, we got one more player, one more midfielder. Thank you. Wait, is he coming next season? I think he's coming this year. Ebbsfleet have signed Jake Taylor on a free transfer. He's going to be playing as a defensive midfielder, ball-winning midfielder on support. Okay, we're going to focus Jake Taylor. Because, do you know who's Jake Taylor? Do you know why he signed him? How many of you know the story of Jake Taylor? I've signed him before. A long time ago. Yeah. This is not the first time I played with Jake Taylor though. Yeah. It's not the first time. I only signed him because he was the only one that was willing to come. But I've used him, I think I've used him before. Many years ago. Many moons ago I used him. Yeah. So we decided he's not phenomenal, but at least it's an improvement on what we have. Right. He's not the fastest player. Okay, I think we can use him as one of the defensive midfielders. His concentration is not there. His decision making is not that fantastic. But look at what I have at the moment. So we're going to clear this slot. We're not using this. At least I got one joker that can go up the pitch. Okay, so he's going to be playing here. At least then I can put the others beside him. Okay, Bingham is not 100%. He needs a rest. Why you need a rest for? Yeah, we overplaying him. Okay. Okay, we're Jeff Pike, Tanga. Got. Hey, did I not change this to an inverted fullback on defense? Then we're going to play this as an inverted fullback on defense. Now we'll play this as a target for an attack. And this guy is a winger on. Yeah, okay. So we just leave it like that first. Here, high press, standard defensive line. Nah, we just leave him be. I mean, yeah, it's not like I've got a lot of options. Yeah, that's the thing about playing this kind of saves. You normally don't get a lot of options. You got to go with what you can get. Make the best of what you can do. Unless you're the lone type of person, then it's different. Soiree. Hey, wait, my plan wasn't to use Soiree, it was to use someone else. I'm trying to remember what my plan was. He's jumping 11. Actually, you can leave him there. Yeah, we can leave him there. Where's Dallison, the guy who got sent off? What? He left the club already. Unhappy with me, is it? Dallison suspended. Not unhappy with me. Suspended because of his stupid red card. The idiot, this guy. For no rhyme or reason, got himself sent off. Okay, well, Stewart is another defender. We got Kane playing a fullback. Got Weekly as a defender. Oh my goodness. Look at the number of defenders I have. It's not like we got much of a choice. Giles Phillips also. Okay, we can play Giles Phillips. And so yeah. He's not 100%. Jumping is 13. Composure, attention. We got Walters here. We're going to take him out. We're going to put him. So we got Walters and him in defense. Soiree here. Guys, my jumping reach as a team, quite sad. We can play weekly, but holy cow, it's just as bad. Corner is ineligible. Stewart has got 11. Walters is coming off. We're going to put Stewart here. Okay. Alright, so Todd Kane is a fullback that we can use. Samuel is not going to play here. Todd Kane is going to play. Yeah, my midfielders are okay only. My midfielder are short. 175 is all I got. Franklin Domi is injured. Elijah. Louis Page can play on the left. Okay. All right, now we're looking at our attacking midfielders. We got Samuel on the bench. He can come on in case I need to go to a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope for the best. Jake Taylor. The guy who played for Gloucester City was Gloucester City. My first season was called Jack Taylor. All right, here we go. Okay, we're gonna watch this game and feel the torture chamber. Okay. Every time I watch, I get tortured. Playing key highlights, I mentioned the game, knowing the players are good and the tactics work. Yeah, that's the way to play the game. If you believe in your tactical system, you've chosen the right players for the system, you don't need to watch the game. You only do that when you are like, oh my God, is he a good, decent player that I just signed? I want to look at this guy. But look at his number, 6.7 already. Yep. Because I'm not asking much from the position. Kane. O'Neill. Good ball to Kane. Come on. It's Phillips. Ekinemi. Again, okay. All right. Making it a bit hard for them, but let's see. Okay, this is the one I was a bit worried about. Soiree. Randall, come in. Go. Randall. Okay. All right. Okay. What we can do is go a bit, how do I What can I do? Take more risks. Take more risks with this. I'm toying with the idea of putting him a winger as a winger on attack, but I'm gonna do that first. Yeah, once again, right? We are in trouble defensively. Okay. O'Neal. Okay, Randall, Suare, Fongok, Randall, Suare, Taylor. Good ball to O'Neal. Taylor! Instant signing from the instant goal from the signing. Instant signing. Oh my god, what a debut, man, from Taylor. Taylor comes in and says, you know what? I'm here. I'm here for you, boys. Just watch what I can do. York is a tough team to play against. Yeah, we are playing in their house, but we can expect them to come at us. They've got a very, very threatening flanks. This is one of the reasons why they got a left flank that worries me. O'Neal, he's got jump reach 11, and Kane is now fullback. Hopefully, again, they got a corner, right? It just goes to show that this guy is getting into the game. Their left flank is getting into the game. I'm worried about their left flank. Sinclair, all right. We immediately turn this guy into an inverted fullback on defense. Okay. All right. So he's gonna change his role. I don't want him to play as a fullback. No, I don't want him to step up. He's gonna sit narrow. Good clearance. So now I got two inverted fullbacks. Good defending, but why? The keeper's ball. They got no faith in the keeper. That's ridiculous, man. Oh, no. Yep, good defending again. So now we have to keep defending like this for 90 minutes for the rest of the game. All right, so what I've done is, I recognize Sinclair is having a good game, right? His natural fitness is 8, so he can't last the whole game. So what I did was I pulled this guy and asked him to be an inverted fullback on defense. So he sits narrow a bit, so he'll help protect our back line. Now, this should encourage these guys to come up even more. Like Fongko. Really? Honestly, you can't. What is it with my team? They can't last. Randall's brought down in a dangerous area. Ladies and gentlemen, King is gonna be sent off. Randall, graduate of be sent to the BL Leverkusen for training. Taylor with another shot. Okay. Come on. Let's go. We are not playing prevenge or goalkeeper distribution. I don't think so. I wouldn't be that daft, would I? Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, get there. Okay. Good work. Make it a bit harder for them to track. Yeah, very nice. As long as I have an inverted fullback on defense, he will always be in the right spot. Okay, they're gonna come at us. All right, now I've got to think about the one that's obviously very tired, this guy, and play Anthony Stewart there. Wow, as if he knows he's supposed to go there. Okay. Oh man, it's like he knows, man. I'm far from pleased lah. Just go there and just throw the boot at Evers. Don't think so long. Polion, yes, you can do it, boys. You've got a lot of Toddy and English, Indian whiskey we're going to be bringing to Ebbsfleet. Yeah, the Kuwaitis is okay. They don't mind. They hired an Indian fella to handle your football. You'll be absolutely goodness gracious. Yes, we're waiting. The Joey personality is about to take over this Ebbsfleet team. Suare. Oh, yes, we got a corner. We got a brilliant corner. Yes, we got a corner now. Yes, we found a tactical advantage is to be playing with 4 at the back all times. DM, nothing too complicated. Now we push 6 at the back after we scored a 1 goal against York. Yes, they are coming at us. Right? This sort of FYI, I had I played 90 minutes. No, the last time I did it, I had 60 minutes against a team who were 10 men down. And I couldn't beat them because I was too scared to try. I was too scared to try. I was like, no, I can't. I'm not taking too many risks. My team can't pull a rabbit out of a hat. If they go down. Suarez, thank you. Randall, Stewart to Taylor. Oh my goodness, what a miss. What an offside. What do you be doing? Okay, Randall is tired. Let's talk to Randall. Nice. Randall, why are you so tired? You cannot play in that position. Louis Page, you can be a fullback. Come. This is okay. You don't underlap because you don't know what you're doing. So you just overlap and then, since I don't think there's an overlap, you're just sitting high up the pitch. What does an overlap do? All right. Okay. Overlap and underlap at this point, the widest player is holding up a ball for an inside run. So, not happening, right? Two inverted fullbacks. So what's really happening now is the widest players are holding up the ball. Now I don't want him to hold up the ball anymore. So he's going to be positioned slightly higher. So what will happen is that we have a defensive track. The only way this ball is he's going to find the ball is this guy passes. Because an overlap, the midfielder is going to hold up the ball looking for an outside run. It's not happening. So all he does is increases the mentality of these two players. Now O'Neill is on the flank where we've got that guy with jumping reach, right? So this will make sure that he doesn't get too high up the pitch. Hopefully, there's a lot of theory, but I hate watching these games now. I just want to hit the commentary button and be safe from the torture. And just look at the numbers change. Oh, yep. Okay. Nice work from Kane. Kane wins the ball. Taylor, why you give the ball away? Oleon comes back. Oh no, there we go. Ajiboy. Okay. Next thing we do, remove the overlap from the left side too. So this guy doesn't. I just noticed a transition where this guy was moving forward. Yeah, he was too high. Okay, so now we just go in, and let's hope that these guys can play the ball out. Page back to Suarez, to Stewart. Finds Taylor. Taylor doesn't do too much. He's not good. Yeah, this guy, O'Neill, what a pass. Kane, Taylor, Page, shoots. Oh. Now we just pass and move. Come on, Kane, another header. So what was my tactical? My tactical advantage has always been playing a formation that reduces the risk to my backline, which is 4 guys, a box like this. Then when I need to, lock down these 2 roles and depend only on the front 4 in my games. So a lot of times, a lot of the goals have been created by my front 4. Okay, now we got one more. So I take Dominic Samuel off. He's not really okay, he can, I guess. Yeah. So we take off the striker and give him a break. Yeah. O'Neill. Back to Phillips. O'Neill now. Out to Taylor. Finds Stewart. Stewart shoots. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now more counter. If we have counter pressing, it's coming off. Now we regroup, counter, distribute, play our defense, dribble less. I think I want to remove player defense. Okay. No more player defense. No more player defense now. Distribute to flanks, counter, regroup. Okay. We don't want the DMs to keep coming back. Page will waste time from a set piece. Well done, Page. Okay, that was not much time he wasted. Maybe 30 seconds. No, I'm not going to pass into space. I'm not using pass into space. I'm just trying to hold my positions only. Good. There we go. Kane. He's not trying. We're just keeping them pinned back now. 1-0 against York. The underdogs have done a massive result. Have FM'd Yorks. We had a great goal from Taylor here in the first. Wow, what a debut goal from O'Neill. This is when they had 10 men. Boom! We scored a goal, and after that, in frustration, Mr. King got himself sent off in the 42nd minute, man. 42nd minute. Jeff King with an aggression of 14. All right. Whatever gave him the idea that this would be a good idea outside the area, I have no clue. Got sent off. And then from that moment on, it became a question of me just locking down and making sure that they do not exploit our vulnerabilities. So another team ahead of us, we knocked some points. All right, we've taken points from quite a number of the guys already. So this is good news for us. Ebbsfleet still in a position to create havoc. So thing is sometimes you don't have a tactical advantage, right, with players. So it becomes a case of you looking at your own tactic. Like here, I've got a tactic, right? So this is my tactic. Now we kept changing things around. So I always play fullbacks on support. And then I've got the underlap because I need this guy going in, right? And I've got overlap on the right side because I need this guy's mentality to be higher. And in case we get a chance to, he will come in. But honestly, I'm relying on, it depends on who's playing in this position actually. Right, so this decision is entirely based on that. So sometimes what I do is I remove this, right? So that this guy doesn't hold up, doesn't wait, he just goes. So that we are actually using this Randall to come in to dink balls over the top and then just get this guy to explode into space. But the key here is our box defense. So here, I don't have players who have a tactical advantage. So what I do is I actually turn the formation into a tactical advantage. Meaning, putting a big box there, you just have to find a way to break down my box. That's it. So this box defense is probably one of the best tactical advantages I think a formation can have. Is even better than putting one midfielder. Because the one midfielder always get pulled away, right? Yeah. And this, I get to protect my flanks. And I also have two strikers. And then I have plan B. In case everything fails, you go to plan B. Which is, and you guys saw that just now. We're gonna attack target forward, advance forward. This is even better. This is a lot of fun, this tactic. So this tactic, sometimes my mistake with this tactic is actually doing this. So what I normally do with this tactic is really it changes with the situation. If I'm building up play, I'll do the overlap and this guy will overlap this guy. Then we have some nice transitions going. Yeah, we're attacking you very nicely. It looks good. It looks pretty on paper. You've got all the 3 line breaks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what if it doesn't work? Because I don't have the jokers to do it with. Then it becomes a case of, okay, guys, hold the line. Both of these becomes inverted fullback on defense. I let them attack me, all 4 go on attack. So that every time they attack me, I put one over the top. It's very old-fashioned football, but what's my advantage here? My advantage is going to be 6 players in defense. So that is my tactical advantage. And I'm turning it around with a quick counter attack, which has got 4 fillers. I have this guy, Randall, who's not too bad. Okay? He likes to cut inside from the left wing. He's got a right foot only, which means that whenever he crosses the ball, it's going to be towards goal. So it makes heading a lot easier. Yeah. So in this formation, I think the problem I did was a much higher defensive line because, me being me. Go crazy. Actually, this is better. Okay. In the other formation, which is the Ebbsfleet 4-2-2, we have a standard defensive line and a high press. That's it. Nothing. And tactics are being played on balance mentality. Why am I not playing on it depends as well what the situation in the game. Because mentality shifts the defensive line and the line of engagement, right? Okay, so your defensive line goes up and your line of engagement also goes up, right? When you increase your mentality. Your width is also affected. So there's 6 things that get affected every time you change mentality, but it's only a small adjustment. However, if you change the defensive line, you change the line of engagement, that's a massive shift. No, that's like a huge shift, okay? Because it can be a lot in a game. So I tend to play with small adjustments to mentality. So you notice just now when balance, sometimes when attacking, sometimes when I drop back to balance. So that's what I normally do, small shifts. But this is not like a panache. It's not like, hey, you know what? This is the secret to great tactics. The thing is here. This is my strength. It's simple. I don't have players who play well. What am I supposed to do? Go get players. I mean, one is go get a player. I went and got this player. Is he like breaking the match engine? Honestly, to be completely honest with you guys, no. This guy's got what? Aggression of 9, anticipation 11, composure 10, determination 10. All he has is passing, vision. That is the reason why I signed him. he can pass the ball. And his first touch is 11. So I know that if he gets the ball, he will be able to keep the passes moving. Because when I had others playing in this position, like Wangkak, his first touch was 11. His passing is 11. His vision and decisions. His problem sometimes was he made the wrong. He couldn't pass the ball. Sometimes he goes missing. So what I do normally is just keep him at the back. But the problem with this guy is he's got this ridiculous straight. Moves ball to right foot before dribble attempt. I'm like, why the is he want to dribble for when his dribbling is only 9? So he's a bit dangerous. He's a bit dangerous. So our best bet was this guy, Kellerman. Now, Kellerman, I actually liked the moment I saw him. The moment I saw him, I went like, I need this guy in my team. He's got very good aggression. He's got anticipation. He's got concentration. He ticks all my boxes, right? Problem with him is he's bloody injury prone. I just realized this. Has a competitive streak, which can sound like the competitive streak can be yellow, pink, and red. There are 3 colors he can take. He's got the worst color. He's got the worst color. He's got the one that says, I'm always going to try and bring a player down. Okay, so this is very dangerous. Using him is actually very dangerous. And he's also fairly susceptible to injuries. So he's okay on the attributes look great, but I quickly realized that he could be a problem for us. So Kellerman, it's a good thing that he got injured. I'm very lucky he got injured. Imagine if he didn't get injured. I would have been like, oh no, come on. Now we managed to we lost to Braintree when we were 9 men down. We held Forest Green to a 0-0 draw. Then we lost to Eastleigh 3-0. This one we just got completely. It was garbage. We had a garbage midfield. I ended up playing defenders here, remember? Everywhere was defenders. Not because they were better than us, it was because we were just terrible at just getting the ball out. If you can look at the analytical data, looking at the teams, the pass combinations, right? Look at our passing. What's missing here? The DMs were trying to pass here, but we cannot get the central midfielders have only one passing outlet because whenever they give the ball to the 2 DMs, the ball goes missing. Yeah, so they couldn't link play up. So every time I play well, like looking at Altrincham, and then look at this now. And I use this once in a while to confirm what I think. Where are my DMs? My DMs are playing a big part in the transitions. Yeah. Now look at another game. So sometimes that's why I play on commentary mode very quickly, because I can just go to the data straight away here. Analytical data, teams. Am I recommending everybody play on commentary mode? No, play the game. Once you understand the game, then you'll be able to do whatever you want. Again, DMs. I don't have to look, no. I will know. I'm very confident in my ability to look at the game and go like, this is what I need to do. Team performance so far, I think XG wise we have dropped off. I'm not surprised at this. I thought the start of the season that was a massive outlier. The 10-3 and the 6-0, not very realistic. I look good. But looking at this now, this tells me a lot. Because my strikers are doing a really good job of finding the back of the net. Yeah, and that short map, yeah, I expected this as much. We still cross AV tactic. And in terms of where we are playing, you can see early, we went from here, which is my 4-2-4, which is what I was playing a lot of last time. And I'm moving closer to the center now. So I'm allowing teams to hit me on the break. And pressing intensity is still quite high, right? But you can see we are more like, I allow if I'm here, it means I'm camping. If I'm here, it means it's a mid-block. I'm playing in the middle of the park. So even though this brings me to an interesting point. Even if you're playing a tactic, right, like this, because you're playing 2 DMs, chances are you'll be spending more time winning the ball in the middle of the field. How do you know? I can confirm this even. You can come in here. I think it's got zone map or something. The one thing I do like about a data hub, right, is if you kind of know what you're looking for, like, to confirm certain things in my head. And now I'm saying this, just now I looked at those numbers, right? And this other thing about numbers, guys, you got to be very careful. No? Okay, I'm going to reiterate this. You know that don't ever think that one person's interpretation of data is the way you should be doing it. Understand what the data means first, because there are going to be multiple ways to interpret the same data. It depends on where you start from. So looking at lately, there was I think the Times and the Guardian, the Times and the Guardian looked at the same data for Arsenal and came to two very, very opposite points of view. One guy said Arsenal they need to add another layer in their attack and flanks, more crossing. The other guy interpreted the same data and said Arsenal are attacking more down the flanks and need to go through the middle. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. Same data, 2 points of view. So it's gonna be very important that my advice is if you're gonna do data, stick to the simple ones. Don't go in there and think, hey, you know what? This guy said data should be read that way. Don't go there. Understand the basics only. Like for me, the only basics that I need to know is this and this. These are the two. The moment I head into this territory, I have to warn you guys already. Because you'll be very careful. Here, this is the easiest one to get right all the time. Right? Because there's no deeper understanding required. For this 4, you got to spend a lot of time looking at tactics, the shape, what you're playing against, to get an understanding of whether the data confirms what you're doing. So defensive actions, I was right. This is what are defensive actions? That tackles, clearances, interceptions. So most of my tackles, clearances, interceptions are happening here, 50%, which is the middle third. That's because I got 2 DMs. See? Possession game. Here again, 50%. Because of my 2 DMs. See where I'm winning the ball here? Always around here. Or maybe slightly here. But this is where I do it. So it's down to the tactic. If I was playing something different, like a 4-2-3-1, it'd be higher up the pitch. When you play with one ball-winning midfielder and one deep-lying playmaker who's roaming, or you need a lot of help in the tactic. Yeah, you got to be very careful. Right? The ball playing, your defenders are gonna be good at working the ball as well. Gates hit 4-2-3-1. They got a Regista and a halfback. So this halfback is gonna drop into. Oh, this halfback is gonna drop here, no, to help them defend when the wingback goes up, right? When they're building up, so basically this wingback goes up, halfback comes here, right? So there's a lot of transitional events that involve this halfback. He's going to come here when they do build out, right? Inverted fullback comes here, Regista staying here, so winger is probably going to be on support. Most assists, I'm not surprised, because what happens is inverted fullback will be here, Regista is going to be here, winger is going to drop in on support, and then they're going to play those balls to a target man here who's had 3 assists and 2 goals. Pharrell Williams. They got this guy, Greg Ollie, whose average rating is going to be 6.62. This K Odom, okay lah, looking at this, I think we just carry on playing the same tactic that we've been using and hope that we do okay. Again, hope. A lot of hope in my team. Few crosses, accurate crossing. Okay. Where is Braintree, Ebbsfleet? Lots of crosses, accurate crossing. So they are not a crossing team, they're a through ball team. They try to play the through ball to the striker. Because you can still do through balls narrow and then target forward. Yeah. Which is what I was trying to do with this guy. Yeah. So now we're just gonna have an underlap here. Guy goes up and then hoping he can dink some over to him. Okay, so we got Samuel, Kane, same players, Louis Page, O'Neill, Bingham comes back. Bingham will play here, Polian will play there. What else we got? Craig Tanner injured, Harriet, Thomas on the bench, Wakely can play midfield, Samuel can play here, Stewart is a defender. If push comes to shove, he can come into defense. Chapai Tanger can play here. Louis Page can come here. I need players that can play multiple positions. So all these other guys, Odo Coniero, Unfortunately, he can't play. But we've been playing with all these guys. No, we don't play with a reserve keeper. Shea O'Connor is the player that we got on loan because his aerial reach is 14, his handling is 10. But the goalkeeper that was creating a lot of problems was this guy. Mark Cousins was our original goalkeeper. His aerial reach was 9 and his handling was 12. So basically, I was like, he can't deal with crosses. So we had to bench him. We made one mistake and that's it. Okay, here we go. Next match. Oh, yeah, I will. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right, now I start. Hacker. This is going to be interesting. I'm playing the game. So you guys have the Ebbsfleet save on Discord. So if you guys want, let me know how your Ebbsfleet adventure is coming along. Ebbsfleet have had, okay, not too bad. We have a one shot on target already. I think I'm playing commentary, right? Yeah, I'm playing on extended. No, we go key highlights. Forget it. Let's go commentary mode. Okay, all right. This is quick. That was a quick decision from me. Yeah, we're going commentary mode. I know what they have. They have a register here. They're looking for a right-sided attack pattern. Yeah, Randall with a free kick to Fongak. That's good. We're keeping pressure on that. Our tactic is very simple. There's an underlap happening here. There's an attack happening here. So remember this side where they have their register and they have this guy. They're trying to link up play. Guess what? My attacking duty here is putting a lot of pressure down this flank, forcing this guy to come back, forcing the register to defend. So what I've done is is a tactical advantage, right? So you need to find your own tactical advantage. Sometimes what will happen is you are playing Football Manager, look at the formation you're playing against, and you have to react. So I'm looking at Gateshead and decided to play it this way. And Fonko is having a great game. He's having a phenomenal game, man. 7.7. Well done, Fonguk. Okay. I'm not happy with performance. That was fast. Now we're going to see whether they change anything. So they've got Winger, they've got Ollie, he basically needs to feed off, So far, it's so good. Let's keep it up. Looking at this alone, the pass map, we're linking up play. Our right wing is doing okay. Their left wing has got nothing. Look at that. See the left wing? I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to zoom in. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. All right, I actually had to put my mouse there. Okay. You're looking at Ebbsfleet, right? If you look at this, right, there's no link here. I mean, the same can be said about ours, right? But you can see a better linkage between our DM and our midfield. We can't say the same about their tactic. All right, so their register isn't being fed. Their register isn't being fed. So if you have a skin that has got the pass maps, is great. But my skin comes from FM Guru. Okay, they finally got their register into the game. So what I'm going to do now, opposition, we're going to trigger press the register. We're going to trigger press Habergam. Okay. Oh, sorry, we're going to hard tackle. No, we don't want. I'm going to get player sent off. Okay, we're going to weak foot this guy. And we're going to trigger press him always. Okay. Gateshead are playing much better after the second half. Yeah, that's because I'm looking at reading the commentary. That's how I play Football Manager, guys. Louis Page will now come up for Randall. Again, then we got Dominic Stewart on the right flank for our other players. So we got 3 substitutes coming on now. Now I want to, even want to, right? Torture Chamber going to start, no? Torture Chamber going to start, no? Torture Chamber. Now you're going to watch the game. This is what I hate doing, no? When I'm playing on commentary mode, I never like to watch because then I'm forced into like, oh no, I don't trust my own tactical system. Then I start seeing things, right? God. Something must be wrong. Why is this highlight being shown? Actually, this is the most peaceful way of playing Football Manager. There's no stress. Once you get to my age, and trust me, I've only got a few more hours to go. Yeah, before I end my 5th decade of my life and begin my 6th decade. Only we got a second goal because I have faith in my tactic and my boys. Oh my goodness, what a mistake from the back line. As we take a corner, let's watch this again. Tell you, have faith when your tactical advantage. Took a deflection. Oh my goodness, this is so unlucky, man. Look at this guy. What did he do? He hit Tinkler. Polion was there. That's so unfortunate. I'm sorry, Ebbsfleet. I'm sorry, Gateshead. You know, I know where you came from. The journey that you took to get to the Van Rama National. But man, I feel sorry for you guys, man. Okay, another thing, weekly, trust the system, trust the process, trust the methodology. Correct. I should trust myself. Because see what happens when you trust yourself? Because if I had been watching, right? Trust me, right? Okay, you see, now I'm going to do this. I'm going to extend highlights, right? This is where I start overthinking the game. I become Pep Guardiola. I think I need to change something now. Right? I don't see the highlight of us. I have to make a change. I have to make a change, man. I have to make a change. But I'm thinking to myself, what change do I make? Yeah, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, yeah, make this change, make that change. Yeah, right. Okay, stupid idiot. Would it be so much more easier if you did this? And then, you know what happens? You see the numbers on the screen. Then you see their numbers on the screen. Then you go, okay, this guy, fresh, he's going to be a threat. They changed their target man. So I've got a problem at the back. So what I should do is come in here and then drop this. Okay, come in here. Don't play our defense anymore. Drop the underlap since we don't need that. Instead, tell this guy to run off into the wild blue yonder. Okay. Protect both sides. Okay. The inverted fullback on defense. Inverted fullback on defense. Okay. Very simple. It's a very, very simple formation now. Okay, we can play pass into space. Let them attack me for the next 5 minutes and see whether we can score another. Now I'm playing against a formation. So they scored, right? See? This before my change has kicked in. Huh? This before my change, no? Now my change comes in. So what would happen if I play on key highlights? Or any other highlights? I would have been in trouble. So I think I would have been in trouble. No, oh, tight offside. No, he's on. Come on. He wasn't offside. That was a great move. So you're playing those kind of hurly balls straight away to our two strikers. Brilliant, we see out the match. Trust the system. Trust yourself, trust your tactic, and always believe in yourself. It sounds like a motivational speech. What an idiot I am today. So this is not this is a 24-25 update, Total FM. It is. I'm using the update from where's that place called? Susi. Yeah, got an update from Susi. I think, yeah, it is. Yeah. So we got Ebbsfleet there. So Polion on form as Ebbsfleet score easy. So most of their players are the ones they added to the team. I added a few. I added like a goalkeeper because the goalkeeper they got was shockingly bad. And I got one more midfielder. Two midfielders because our midfielder seems to get injured every game. So it doesn't last, man. Trust the Joey. So we got our result now. So we got 3 wins on the trot after the defeat to Eastleigh, and we moved back into 4th spot with 2 points behind. But I budgeted, right? Promotion with 9 defeats. I suspect we'll take about 9 defeats before we get there. Now, looking at the data hub and looking at the team performance right now, if I'm looking at this, I always do this, come in here. Not bad, we're climbing back up. Look at our finishing, man. York going through a bad run now. Strikers can't find the back of the net. So this is the time to hit York. Anybody wants to hit York, this is a good time. All right. And then our defensive work is still about the same, right? 21. So it's not so bad. We're still conceding goals. Short map, you can see quality. We're creating quality chances in and around the area. Okay. So looking here, there's some, mouse over. Not 0.12 isn't very good, but I've got some numbers here that are quite good. 0.62 here. This is the last few games. 0.32 here. This is a cannon from outside. There's 0.30, 0.32. So quite good goal scoring positions our boys have been. Pressing intensity, mid-block or halfway around the pitch. Pitch still, we're not giving teams a lot of options when they get into our half. So far so good, man. Hey Dave, how are you, man? So as it stands right now, Okay. We are fourth on the table. Some massive, massive wins. Okay. We had a massive 10-3, which was a real outlier against Rockdale. Yeah, and then we did okay, 6-1 over Aldershot, 10-3 here. Of course, we did okay against Woking, Southend, Fired, and then Braintree we lost. We were down to, we had a player sent off in this game. Stupid player got sent off, and then we struggled these 3 games because we ended up having to play defenders as central midfielders until Jack Taylor joined the club. So Jack Taylor joined the club, or Jake Taylor joined the club, and then we won this game without him. And then the next game against York, it was the new signing Jack Taylor playing in midfield alongside Wesley Fong Cook. He scored a goal. We held on. This was a defensive display against York. York were top of the table at that point. So this was a pure defensive display. If you want to see how we tweak things on the fly, they need to watch the stream again, because there was a lot of changing of roles, duties. Because our tactical advantage has to be this back four. Our formation, right? So our formation is a tactical advantage. So you're more or less like watching the game and going, or not really watching the game, watching those numbers change and go like, okay, this guy is becoming a threat, and reacting to it. Yeah. And yeah, so far so good. So let's check in with the club, the performance, match performance. Let's go to our fans and see what they think, because I'm not interested in the board. They know nothing about football. They're going to sign on the wrong players. Okay. All right, game set. Disappointed that Toby Adizer didn't play a part in the match. I think seriously, I'm beginning to doubt the fans too, because he's never been a part of my plans, but apparently they believe in that. Okay. And they watch entertaining football, number of chances created, dominant defensive performance, we dominate possession, impressed with how we look. Okay, cool, happening. Against York, this was a great performance, but the FC fans, despite Gal Phillips' performance, he still does deserve a regular place in our team. Honestly, where does he play, Gal Phillips? Oh, he plays in defense. Okay, oops. My defender, apparently. Okay. Altrincham, we had another match. This is a great win for us. 3-1 against Altrincham. Again, we denied them possession. We played a 4-2-4 in this game. Because of the way they line up. Eastleigh, unfortunately for us, we got smashed by them. We had a terrible team. Forest Green, we only managed to get a goalless draw, but that was on the back of some poor performances at that point. Tactics-wise, I think the fans seem to be happy. You know that we use a 4-2-4 or a 4-4-2. And yeah, the squad, how do they think about Shea O'Connor? They're happy his loan spell is good. Mark Cousins hasn't played. They feel he's good enough to be a first team regular. Really, honestly. They actually lynched him after that defeat. No, we lost that game, right? They lynched him. They were saying all kinds of bad things about him. They were like, why was he playing? Boom, boom, boom. Right? Sure. So I mean, I would have loved to show you guys, because the social media was hilarious. I was like laughing away when I didn't even screenshot, because I was going so fast in the game. Yeah. Then we've got all these players. I mean, Anthony Stewart is a centre back. No, I don't think he rates. Cotner hasn't been playing. Guys Phillips hasn't played enough for the supporters to form a strong opinion. Then we've got for the Reese Waters, Jake Taylor. They're singing. They've already started songs for Jake Taylor. My goodness, they've already got a chant for him now. Happy the signing of such a talented player. Feels to be a fine addition. Yep, I can hear them singing in the stands, man. Of course, we've got other players that have played. Kellerman, satisfied. Okay, then Rakesh Bingham and Dominic Polion. These guys are on fire. So in terms of the goal scorers right now, we've got Rakesh Bingham leading the goal scoring charts. And then Dominic Polion is not far away. We've got 7 and 14 goals. So Bingham has been playing as a target forward, and then he's getting a lot of goals. Polion is basically the advanced forward. So our next game is going to be against Barnet. Oh, they're playing a boxer. Okay. All right. We'll play it exactly the same way. We won't change it. But inner voice is telling me to change my tactic. I hate it when my inner voice starts talking. The Joey in me says change the tactic. So my Joey side says change to this. Okay, my inner voice is actually Joey. He's been trained. He's learned the game of Football Manager. Now Joey should be taking over all these streams, not me. I should go and change to Joey. Wear the hat sideways and all that. Okay, this is going to be crazy. This is Joey, not me. This is Joey and me going. We are playing this. Joey says belief. Yeah, all right. Damn it. Already the tactical system working. No? Okay, why would I want to play against a 5-2-2-1 like that? Because I'm suspecting that if I can get my boys to bring the ball up the pitch, I'm going to watch the transitions at this point. Okay, so we've got Bingham. Bingham is not 100%. He needs a rest. The game is being played today. So we have, not Samuel, we have another guy here. Thomas can play as the target forward. All right, let's go. We got Kane. We'll play Samuel in front, right? And then we're not going to do an overlap here. No focus play. We do an underlap and then let this guy go forward. Don't overcommit. Let's see whether this works. Dynamics, training. Remember I suggested we do. We have not. We have to keep doing this. Team bonding. Yeah. I didn't do team bonding. So many new players we should do. Anchorman, ball-winning midfielder. They got 2 shadow strikers that are pressing forward. So, yeah. We got to prevent those wingbacks from getting up the pitch. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's watch this game and be depressed. Allow ourselves to change with the flow. Okay, watch. Key highlights. Oluvo to Ahate. Okay, Nate. Okay, no lah. Key highlights enough. Okay. All right. I want to see all this. Okay. Okay, we got the ball. Because I'm suspecting if I have 2 wingers, right, their wingbacks cannot come up so often. If the wingbacks can't come up so often, their shadow strikers will be starved of ball support. So we just have to keep doing this. Taylor goes back to Fongok, to Phillips, to O'Neill, finds Samuel. He's got a lot of acceleration. I mean, 13, not a lot. 12, I think. 12 or 13. Taylor, don't lose the ball there. Your composure not that good. John puts one over. Nope. Again. Paulian doesn't have jumping reach. Phillips again, the boys showing some patient build-out play against Barnet. Barnet is sitting in a very defensive shape. What a ball. What a ball to Paulian. Paulian takes a shot first time. That would have been a great goal. That would be a sweet goal. All right, Ebbsfleet. Oh, we got a set piece to defend. Hartigan with the set piece. He's going to just test the woodwork. And they have a corner. And have not checked to see what they're like. Those are set pieces. Oh no. Here we go. Here goes Hartigan. Sends it to the near post. And it's a cushion header. Unbelievable. A cushion header at the near post. Man, this is berate time. That one I have to berate the team. We were totally dominating this game. And then they scored a goal from a set piece. What to do? And almost got a second goal. Taylor puts it out. I actually enjoyed watching on commentary mode, so I don't have to go through all the pain. Joey, you sure or not? Joey says trust the system. Okay, I'll listen to Joey. Okay, Joey says trust the system, but you see 7.0 and 6.6 are panic at this point. No? Suarez to Randall. Randall, far post. Samuel with the header, not going anywhere. Here we go. Corner wow on Randall to take this. Nope. John, Randall to O'Neill. Dallison hasn't been playing. Samuel shoots. Is the equalizer. Dominic Samuel levels the match. This 2 goals from 2 corners. Very happy. Joey, okay or not? I don't know. I tell you, trust the system. Okay, right. The Joey inside me says trust the system. Okay, I better listen to Joey. Okay, I don't trust Joey. I don't trust the Joey in me, seriously. Fongko. Very emo, this Joey. Okay. Alright, but no! Oh. Okay, it's alright. It's a low quality chance from the opposition. So we're going to half time. Dressing room. I'm not happy. Looking at the situation, we can look at analytical data, but what's the point? 6.5, 6.5, both of them. So the left back is not playing that well. We're going to turn him into a fullback on support now. He gets up the pitch. But I think if I get the fullback up the pitch, we will solve the problem about this. They've been looking at their their right flank is not so, it's not too solid. All right, Taylor is running out of energy. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring on Louis Page for Suarez, and then Anthony Stewart for Fonker. All right, hold on. Who's the defender always bring on? I think it's Stewart, right? Yeah, Stewart. Yeah. I know we should be looking at Jack Taylor, but at the moment, yeah, I'm a bit hesitant. Okay. We got fresh legs in midfield. Got overpower my Taylor and my O'Neill. We got corner Page. Didn't score from there. Still got pressure. Come on. Okay, this is easy, man. Randall to take the ball. He's got underlap on, so he's going to look inside. Okay, Page now. We go long. They only clear the ball as far as O'Neill. Thomas, Taylor. Taylor puts a beautiful ball in for Polian. Polian to Samuel. It's going to be a very fortunate goal for Thomas. Hondamark, who scored the equalizer, now concedes the goal. Says Hondamark has scored twice in this game. On both ends of the pitch. So there's justice, cushion header and near post. Okay, they go into this. So they're going to try and strangle me. They're going to try and get their players back. So we're going to drop into this. We're going to go inverted fullback on defense, inverted fullback on defense. And then underlap, and then, yep, okay. They want to come up with these two players, so it's okay. We'll just leave these two guys in attack. Boom! We maintain our box defense, and then we lock this up because they're going to have to push their wing backs up. I don't want to hit them on the counter. I just want to bring their wing backs up so they always have a threat when they're defending. So nobody gave us a chance, but we beat the favorites for this game, Barnet, 2-1. And guess what? We are now a point behind. We are 2 points behind, top of the table, filed. I don't know, how do you pronounce this? Filed? Do you pronounce this as filed? All you English guys, man. How do you pronounce AFC? Is it filed or field? I always thought it's filed. Filed, right? AFC filed. Field. Filed. Yeah, filed. Okay. This is, filed. So this is brilliant, man. What a result. Can't believe I'm absolutely buzzing. I'll take a screenshot of this, man. This is the typical reaction we want from our friends. Yeah. The result. I can't believe it. Save. Fan reaction. I should do this. Okay. Too many Samuel fanboys. This is so funny. Fan reaction. Yeah, okay. I like reading this because the one where I lost, right, where the keeper was all here. They were all shredding the keeper. So I felt at that point I can bench the keeper. This is a good result for us. Natal jaded and could do with rest. Okay, schedule. I think we are definitely gonna go to the squad. I think these two guys, we're gonna give this guy training rest 3 days. Hey, okay, great. Give the whole team rest for 3 days. Hey, what difference does it make? Yeah, okay. Or don't go for training. Yeah, I think so. That's the plan. All beat a team that you're not supposed to beat. So now we're second on the table. We're gunning down the top of the table, leaders. And after 18 games, right? So we played 18 games already so far. On a 4-match winning streak. So today on the stream, we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, man. It's a stupid name. Okay, so everyone's coming. Yeah, why would anybody call themselves filed? I mean, Braintree sounds cool, man. Dragon Red sounds like a cool club name, right? Yeah. But I guess, maybe there's historical reasons why clubs are named certain things. Yeah, historical reasons. So, and Yes, we might continue this. I'm supposed to get this done for my next show. So that I want to rapidly go through this very quickly. So that means because I want to try and finish this as quickly as I can. But as you probably can tell, the only way to do this really quickly is to play on commentary mode. Right, so that's what I plan to do. So, I'm not going to do it for every single game. Of course, some of these games, I look at the situation like, the FA Cup fourth qualifying round. Okay, honestly, simulated. I'm just going to hit the day, play the match for me and tell me what the result is because I ain't interested in the FA Cup fourth qualifying round. If we get knocked out, we get knocked out, right? Yeah, and I'm only going to put like the reserves there. And I have to go and eat because I'm hungry. How about you guys, man? And yeah, tomorrow is going to be an interesting day because you guys are going to decide what is going to happen on tomorrow's stream because tomorrow is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Bring Your Tactics Day. Plus, I think I've got some saves you guys sent in as well from Discord. I've got 1 or 2 saves, so it'd be quite fun to find a tactical advantage in your saves. But I think at the end of the day, right, when you guys are playing this game, right, so it's quite... Don't overcomplicate the match. If you can't find a tactical advantage, it always has got to be a formation. So play the formation that you think you understand. The easiest formation in the game of Football Manager has got to be the 4-4-2 because it's got 2 banks of 4. It gives you a tactical advantage. It makes it harder for teams to score a goal by breaking up your central defender pairing. I mean, in my case, I've got the worst central defender pairing I've had in a few years playing Football Manager. Ultimately, you still need players in your team that can pass the ball, right? So sometimes you're just looking for that one mistake, one person in your team. So in a lot of cases, if you're a newly promoted club, like we didn't have any control over the players in this team because when I joined, all the players were already there. All I could do was bring in maybe a goalkeeper and 2 midfielders, right? In the end, I brought in 1 midfielder on loan and I signed another one. So that's the best I can do. I mean, I didn't... You can actually find an easier way of playing this by loaning half the team. But who wants to find a tactical advantage when you loan players, right? You need to play first Berserker Kazan demo. I know. I saw the first Berserker demo already. Yeah. It's out already, I know. It looks pretty good. I might be trying it out. Yeah. I might be downloading. In fact, hold on. Let me save this game first. Let me save the game first. We go immediately to Steam Workshop. Install the demo. I heard it looks good now. I saw it being sort of promotion. I saw the trailer, right? First Berserker. I saw it's Berserker. But I don't know, like, it might, it's not time. I probably won't bother as well. Yeah, probably I gotta go and check out the kids. So I need to deal with the kids. And then, of course, tomorrow is a different day. So I want to thank everybody for popping in today's stream, man. Hope you guys have fun. I won't be raiding anyone today. It's a very funny break from Wukong. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. So I probably gotta go and have fun with the kids. Because we have things. I have things I want to do. We'll see. Okay, so guys, thanks very much for coming on today's stream. I know suddenly I'm becoming quite quiet. I want to avoid saying anything else. Okay, so you guys stay safe, be good. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Bring Your Tactics, whatever you call it, show diagnosis, whatever. Just have fun. I'm probably going to carry on playing Football Manager for a while. But I'm probably going to just go and check the kids out and then come back, speed run Football Manager and try and finish the whole season by tonight. And yeah, I got to speed run the thing. I got to go much faster than I was going just now. Just now was too slow. I need to step up the pace. The 6 in 3 hours I only accomplished. How many games? 6 games. That's too low. I need to hit about half the season, man. Yeah, 3 hours. Okay, guys, stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.